right, ladies and gentlemen, we indeed are live and direct, as VIP would say. Excuse me one moment. Oh no, we straight.
We
And
live in
listen, man, you ain't supposed to be talking yet. Let me at least at least at least show me some respect. You know what I mean?
All right, go ahead, man.
Yeah, peace. Chill.
Okay, that's weird. Let me see. Are we live? We are live. Yes. Okay. I had to double check to see because we're definitely live. Y'all know the drip. We're here on the JTV channel, and I'm gonna go ahead and share this show as we try to get some more people in here, or get some more people tuning in, and momentarily we'll get feedback from people, and we'll be asking our guests here tonight on the show a few questions. I got JTV World Television Champion Ace Mark Bennett here, and I got former JTV World Heavyweight Champion, VIP Hardcore Champion, Total Champion, JTV Film Star Mark, of course, rightfully is former JTV Total Champion and C Division Champion, I believe. And so we're here live. We're gonna be asking them some questions. I just want to try to get this out. And this is an open house edition, so that means anybody can stop by.
Anybody can show up.
Anybody.
So I'm gonna go ahead and also
It can even be Michael Jordan.
These legends right here who are joining us with us. There you see Mark Bennett. So, gentlemen, welcome to the show. How are we feeling today?
I'm good.
He's good. I'm sick as a dog.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm
Get well soon though.
What's going on with your health, VIP?
I have a infection.
Yeah.
You have an infection?
Yeah.
Damn.
Where?
Chest infection, pretty much.
Oh, you got a chest infection?
Yeah.
What are you taking for the chest infection?
Antibiotics.
Oh, you taking antibiotics?
Yeah.
You just over the counter just bought them or what?
Nah, just by the doctor and stuff.
So you went to the doc and you got some antibiotics?
Yeah.
Because for you to get antibiotics,
smart.
Thinking you got to get it from the doc.
Yeah.
So
or over the counter.
I want a smart way. I want to, get by the doctor.
Okay. It appears that we've also been invaded by a special guest. It appears that the vigilante No Kills finally decided to show up at a podcast. He's been wreaking havoc for quite some time, man. If he decides to step into this, it's going to be something. But just know that he is among us and he's listening to what we're saying. So this is going to be interesting. He finally got his situation fixed up, and now he's ready to go. So this is open house. Like I said, anybody can stop by. We're just having a casual conversation. That this podcast is different than the other episodes. Last episode, we had the iconic Chris Conscience here, and we had a great conversation with him. So I love these platforms. I love these platforms because these platforms allow us to give people an opportunity to just talk and speak their mind, and that's a great thing when we live in a world right now that is very censored,
and soft.
And soft, and I just think that we need to just bridge the gap and be able to understand that there are different opinions in this world. And just because someone has one different than yours does not mean that they're necessarily offensive or anything like that. You know, the world, it's like Rocky said, the world isn't peaches and rainbow or whatever he said. You know what I mean? So we live in a world where it's like a Komodo dragon will devour a deer, a mother deer, and you know, will devour her kids in front of her. If you have seen the video, eat her kids right in front of her, and then he'll eat her right after. And the next day, the sun will go down, the moon will come out, and the next day will rise like nothing. You know, you got kids in Syria, bomb like nothing. You know what I mean? No one will care. Moves on. You know what I mean? And that's the reality of how the world works. The world doesn't revolve around just
us,
just you. You know, it doesn't revolve around you. You know what I mean? There's going to be different opinions and stuff like that. So that's just what it is. So want to welcome y'all to the show. We're going to see if we can take our time with this episode and go around the room and just ask different questions and whatnot. And just see what we can get into. I think I wanted to take time to make a Kevin Impact statement on my own. I'll try not to go on too long. I don't know that I want to do that right now. I'm not feeling like I want to do that right now, so I don't think I'm going to do that right now. I'll do it when I feel like it. It's our show, and you guys are the guests. So VIP's with us tonight. VIP is not feeling too well, and yet he showed up at a show. And I think that's very interesting because once upon a time in JTV, I had an individual who I've asked to speak on the mic, and you know they told me that they were congested or whatnot. And I'm not trying to take shots at anybody. It's just a historic memory of JTV. And meanwhile, VIP is here sick as a dog, and he's having an entire conversation, let alone a promo. So I just think that I'll give you respect for that, VIP. I'll give you respect for that right there. Okay.
Hey man, I'm out here spitting mucus and shit. I'm still out here, man. I'm still
man, listen, man. You know, there's things that we give you respect for. There's things you should say, you could say, and that's something that you should not say, bro. We're not trying to hear that shit. Okay.
I know.
We don't want to hear that. Keep that shit to yourself. Moving on.
Listen, VIP. Yeah, we know that. All right.
You said what?
VIP's rated R. Okay, get used to that.
VIP's rated R.
Yeah.
All right. So let's dig a little bit of fun. I'm out here running without a script. Anything can happen, as I said, and I just. Let's see where we can go with this thing. I got Mark. So JTV right now been on a rise. We've been out for quite some time. I feel like we've made an excellent return to YouTube and to being back around. There was a lot of mechanical issues that happened, a lot of different shit that went on behind the scenes. We definitely had to change several platforms and stuff like that, and we found a way to make things work, and I'm proud of it. I think the show's been amazing, and I think we've been doing good. Big fan of everything going on. I think Retro Slam made a huge comeback. Retro Slam was a show that like not too many people wanted to pay attention to, and you know now it's actually getting better views. And I think that JTV 19 is just on a rise, huge numbers, huge ratings, and just everything we've been doing has been fantastic. And I'm pretty sure people are going to enjoy this episode. Just a lot of different creative things been going on. I've been enjoying working with Conscience and everybody. Even Shendon, you know, we might not always look eye to eye, but I think he does his part for JTV. I know he does. And then there's all of you who support and do your shit, do your part for the product. And I hope, hey, can y'all hear me? Whoever's watching live, I just want to make sure they can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. They haven't complained about not hearing us, so I'm assuming they can hear us. But yeah, like
No kills can hear us.
I'm just really excited about everything we're doing. I think that we're making a huge impact, if you will, right now, and we just got to keep it going. I'm starting to feel like the Kevin Impact statement is creeping in, so I'll say some stuff now that I'm thinking, and I really want to say, I guess I'll say this. For everybody that is in CW that is toxic and a piece of shit and a worthless human being, and just, you know, I'll try to watch my language on here just because YouTube's so sensitive, not dropping any F-bombs. But like I really just wish that everyone in our industry, not wrestling, WWE, all that shit. I'm talking about CAW, our virtual industry would understand the luxury and the beauty that we have by being a part of this. We created a world with CAW. We created a world that is so unique. Okay, it's so beautiful and unique from the real world. You know what I mean? And in this world, there's so much that comes out of it. You know what I mean? You could have 6-pack abs. You could be in the best shape of your life. You can be an athlete in this world. You can look how you want in this world. You can have the perfect nose, the perfect height, the perfect weight, the perfect beard shave, you know, the perfect hairline. Like, we live in the Matrix, in the JTV Matrix we live, and we made it a special world. And in this world, we get this opportunity with our platform, JTV Wrestling, to be able to speak our minds and to display our skill, our talent, our art. And CAW included, that includes the entire CAW, all other promotions that are out there, you know, whether they're good or bad. And at the beginning of this thing, despite the rumors and lies that were spread about me, you know, I've always stayed true to what I believe in and how I think and how I feel. And I've always made the best decisions that I can, whether they're popular or not, you know, with people knowing and agreeing and people disagreeing because they know they're in the wrong. And we need to understand that we have something really beautiful with this CAW shit. Right now, you guys are a part of this show, and you're not going to be manipulated. You're not going to be told what to say or whatnot, you know, despite just me asking you not to drop the F-bomb. You know, you're on a platform right now where you have a lot of freedom, despite the lies time and time again of people who have claimed that this place is toxic or that you got like I'm controlling and all this other shit. There's been so much freedom here since the very beginning. Some people have exploited it, some people have taken advantage of it, and some people just made shit up. And I just want to point out the beauty of what we have with this platform. We should appreciate it. I'm going to say something that I've been saying for the longest time. This is nothing new that I'm saying. I've been saying this for the longest time. And I want to send this message because it's very, very, very important. We need to learn in CAW. We need to learn, for those that don't know how to do it, we need to learn how to grow up. We need to learn how to respect each other. We need to learn how to work within this industry, because at the end of the day, I mean, I can't speak for every other promotion in CAW. I can only speak for JTV. Our work here is to leave a legacy behind. That is what we are leaving behind.
Mm-hmm.
We're leaving behind that people can go back and think about us and be like, man, I remember that. You know what I mean? That type of shit is important. We are not just leaving steps behind, but we're also affecting this world, hopefully in a positive way, because there are people who are going to tune into this stuff going forward, and who knows where it's going to go. And for the record, I just wanted to be known. I like how I said that word, record. I just wanted to be known that, you know, there's an elephant in the room, and I also wanted to let it be known that, and I also want to let it be known that, you know, you should appreciate what you're doing in CAW. You shouldn't be toxic. You know what I mean? You should be understanding of everything that you do. That's the reason why, for me, I made it more important to me of what my legacy in CAW is going to be than to be getting revenge on somebody or dropping a Kevin Impact statement or anything like that. As is, I'm too old for that type of shit. So I'm not interested in anybody that has a problem with me and going back and forth. None of that shit. I'm an older cat, and you know, I've always acted my age, but there's been situations and times in which I had to put someone in their place, and that thing is going to happen in and out of CAW, in and out of JTV. Okay, so please understand the beauty of what we have, because CAW is a beautiful thing. I'm thankful to myself first and foremost that as a kid I had imagination and I put this into play, and I decided that I was going to go into this, and God bless his soul. No Kills, who is here with us now. This man is a true JTV legend for those that don't know this individual, and more of this individual will come to light as time goes on. More and more of him will be, as he chooses to reveal it. But I can tell you that, me and this man, just early on in our career, just VHS tapes in the weekends, and there were other individuals out there who were also part of that bandwagon, who, you get older, you try to make peace with everybody, you want to love the right people, but you just can't do that with everybody, unfortunately. You know what I mean? I'm going to continue what I'm saying in the conversation, but I want to go around the room so everybody's involved. So I'm going to talk to these guys a bit, and I'll go in and out of my Kevin Impact's speech statement, whatever you want to call it. So going to Mark, I'm looking at the comments. Oh, I'm echoing off of VIP. So sorry about that.
We can't.
If you could try to bring your mic down a bit, VIP, I think that might fix it up a bit. But there's an echo going on. So
is that better though?
If that's better, y'all let me know in the comment section, okay? And make sure you smash that like button. All right, so let's have some fun, gentlemen. Let's see. I'll come to you, Mark. I know you're just dying to let it all out. I see the look on your face. You ready to just But before we get to that,
I've been ready.
It's interesting to have VIP here. That I remember, this is the first time I get to talk to him on a podcast like this. So this is an interesting thing. So let's do this right here. Mark Bennon, VIP. Based on what I said, what are your specific thoughts currently on the progress JTV made? What's something you would like to say? Let's start with VIP.
I think the progress of JTV right now is phenomenal. The product is doing better than ever. It's like we're always want to advance to the next step, next level, and we're reaching beyond it. Look at it, we're on a podcast. Years before, we never get a chance to think about doing that. Now look at us. We're killing YouTube. We're killing it all, man. Killing Facebook, man. We're just Instagram. We're killing it. Hey, we might just kill TikTok. But we are doing such a phenomenal job, man. And that's just the thing with JTV, man. Man, we even doing JTV films. We got so many of those out. Power Rebirth 1 was the most grossing YouTube film that we ever did. And
you're right.
Views, millions and millions. Off of that film alone itself is the blueprint for JTV films, I call it. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit emotional because that's how much I love this. I love JTV. Right.
I'm prone to agree with everything that you said, But the one thing, millions, man. Power Rangers Rebirth ain't get no millions yet. We're not there yet. It sounds nice, but we're not there yet. But it is sitting right now as we speak at 2062 views, I see, which is the most powerful film in JTV. You're right, and you were a part of that. It was something that you never know what was going to happen. I'm gonna tell you to mute your mic, VIP, from time to time because they're saying that it's bad. Just mute your mic real quick to see something. Or let me see if I can do it for you. Let me see. You don't have to keep going. Okay. Let's see. Oh, he muted himself, but I can still hear it. Okay, let me. Okay, so you can unmute yourself. I found out that it's actually Mark. So it's coming from your end, Mark.
Yeah.
It's coming from your end. That's it. Maybe you can move around and fix it, but if not, I could just mute you. You can listen, and then when you have to talk, well, I wasn't saying walk around. I'm saying like move your headset around or something. No, maybe it'll fix it up. But
Okay.
I'm just gonna mute you as we're talking, and then when it's your time to talk, I'll give you a chance to talk. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Let's see. All right. Okay. I don't hear it no more. Do y'all hear it? No, I still hear
No,
it.
I don't hear nothing.
Yeah, I hear it. It's still there. Kind of confused by this, but okay.
Is he doing live from a headset?
No, it's cool. It's just it's gonna happen. Stuff like that is gonna happen, but it's cool. We're gonna go ahead and I think I lost where I was at now.
Yeah.
Well, let's get back to the as far as the Power Rangers Rebirth is concerned. You know, it's something that okay. Kills just confirmed that it's good now, so we should. He says it's perfect. Okay, so yeah, just continuing the conversation. Let me turn Mark's mic back on to see if it comes back. Let me see. Okay.
Yeah, it came back.
Yeah, it came back. Okay, so all right. Welcome to the conversation, Marcus Holloway. Marcus is tuning in, and we're going to keep going. As far as Power Rangers Rebirth is concerned, yes, it is the biggest grossing film in JTV Films, and every other film that came after it has been struggling to attempt to try to outdo it. So it was very successful, but I think it came out at a time where it was the Wild Wild West in YouTube, and you know what I mean? Like a lot of things really could have caught a lot of attention if it would have came out at that time, you know, because YouTube back in I think it was in 14 or 15. I might be wrong. It could be 16 when we dropped the film. Let me double check so I'm not giving y'all misleading information. It came out in 2016. June the 3rd of 2016, Power Rangers Rebirth came out. It continues to get attention worldwide, and I'm proud of it. You know, I think that it was just a work. It was an attempt to try to create something special. It was something that we put together for children, and we put together for just fans. You know, a unique experience. If I was to redo it, I would really love to be able to like have done it in this era because it would have been amazing. And me and VIP have been having conversations, JTV Film wise, about Power Rangers Rebirth Part 2. We don't know if it's going to be called Rebirth Part 2 because what's the point of a rebirth and then another rebirth? It sounds like a reboot to me, and we're not Hollywood. It's probably going to be something else. It probably could be Lord Zed's Revenge or Draken's Revenge or something. You know what I mean? We'll talk about it and get back to you. But with the technology that we had now and JTV, I was going to say something, but I'm not going to put every little detail out there. We need to keep certain things to ourselves. But JTV has a lot of good technology now. Let's just say that, and it would allow us to create a much better film, in my opinion, this time around. So, you know, great film. Congratulations to you for being a part of it. I also was a part of it. I don't think about that much, and I don't say that much because usually I don't really try to give myself credit and stuff like that, you know. And speaking of credit, the word credit, we got another guest here. Marcus Holloway's joined. Let's add him into the conversation. All right, so Marcus Holloway has joined us. He's got a nice JTV ring right there. He's a guest on the show, and just want to take a quick moment with VIP to shout out. I think Mark's not here no more. I think Mark left, but we'll get him back momentarily. But I want to take a quick moment to shout out Jason David Frank. Jason David Frank just recently had his birthday a couple days ago. When was it, VIP?
September the 4th.
Okay. On the 4th, he had his birthday, and for all the fans worldwide who really resonated with Jason David Frank, like myself, since I was still figuring out how to make an impact, so to speak. You know, I mean, back in the day, old young Kevin Impact. It really hit me last night because I had found a tribute to him, and it really hit me because that was a great man. Hands down, he was a great father, great man. I'll let you say your part, VIP, but this is just me. Great man, great father. I heard a story one time. I'm not going to say no names, but that they'll know who they are if they listen to this. There were two individuals who I used to speak to, one I still am in contact with, who went to meet Jason David Frank, and they were two people of color, by the way. And these two individuals who went to go meet with Jason David Frank had relayed to him that they didn't have any money to be able to take the picture with him and stuff like that. And he said, "Oh, it don't matter. Come take the picture anyways." And when I heard that story, to me, it melted my heart. And that's something that stayed with me ever since. It was very, very special to me to hear that story and to see what a great man he was, as opposed to VIP here, who has met several Power Rangers. I'll let him share his stories about how they treated him and what they was asking of him every moment, something that Jason David Frank, wouldn't do. You know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned. And I also want to take time to point out how special it is here that even VIP got an opportunity to meet Jason David Frank's daughter, and they got to have a conversation, and she said she had sent us, what was it, like a shout out?
Yeah.
She had sent us like a shout out over because we did the tribute to him at the Hall of Fame, and y'all remember Bray Wyatt and all these other legends went into the last Hall of Fame, and we put Jason David Frank into the Hall of Fame. And she had sent us a shout out, and that to me is special because that resonates with a lot of people's childhood. So she's cool too, from my understanding, and he was great. And if you want to tell them the story about how those Power Rangers treated you, VIP, the mic's all yours.
All right, thank you.
Oh, which daughter was it, VIP?
Sky.
Was it
Sky?
Okay, it was Sky. It was Sky. Okay, cool.
His oldest daughter, his oldest one. Jenna's the second daughter, but she's like 19 years old.
I don't know Jenna. I only know Sky. I knew about Sky for a little bit. I don't know much about her, but I appreciate the shout out to JTV.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta add Mark back in.
Speaking of Sky, you go ahead and add Mark back.
No, you could talk.
So when I met her again, when I got a chance to meet with her again, talk to her again, she did a very good favor for JTV, and she signed the White Ranger helmet. And I told her, hey, we did this whole rebirth thing. I get a chance to play the White Power Ranger and stuff. She's like,
now hold on, man. I'm gonna cut you off right there. Oh, I just realized I don't even got my damn headset on, man. I'm hosting this damn, I thought I'm looking for my mic. I'm like, my mic at? I don't even got my headset on. Oh,
Can y'all
well,
hear me?
I can hear you. It don't even matter. Oh, you sound good, Mark. What the hell?
I had to change headsets.
Oh, that's a good idea. God bless your soul. So, hey, what's going on, Ray? Shout out to you. So, the thing is, the thing is, I'm gonna put you on the spot right now. If you got that helmet signed, you got to put that on camera, dude. I know you don't feel good right now. You got to put it on camera, VIP.
Yeah, come on now, man.
I would love to see the signed helmet on camera, man. That would be dope. That would be dope. I'm not going to force you. I am not going to force you, but I would love to. If you want to, I would like to see the helmet on camera signed, man. But
all right, here's the helmet.
He's showing it. Can I show? Let me see if I can zoom in on him. Can I zoom in on him?
I don't know.
I can't zoom in on him, but
here's the helmet.
There it is. Oh, it's signed. That is fire, man. Show that again. Hold on. Where you going, Speedy Gonzalez? Let's see that again. Show that helmet, man. Man, look at that thing, man. God bless that man wherever he's at. Jason David Frank, and there's his signature. That is amazing. Round of applause.
Want to miss the guy.
Round of applause. Thank you for sharing that, man.
And it was signed for free.
You said what?
It was signed for free.
It was signed for free. Oh, man. Get your ass off the damn camera right now. That's amazing. Look at Mark throwing up the thumbs up. Oh, man. Hey,
y'all, make sure y'all thumbs up this video.
Smash the like button if you master Jason David Frank.
This was signed as well.
Oh, what else you got? Let's see. She signed it?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see that Ranger. Show him. That's the Green Ranger. Show him a little closer.
Yo.
There he is right there.
Speaking of.
Yeah, what you got, Mark? Oh, Mark's gonna show some replica now.
Oh shit! This is Thatch too. I gotta.
Mark has got some pressure. Oh, Ray said he met.
Hey,
Jason and Power Ranger. Okay. Oh, we got the White Ranger. Oh, bring him a little closer to the camera. I'm gonna share a quick story, and then I want you to tell them about the other Rangers, right? VIP.
Got it.
My quick story is. God rest my grandmother's soul. She was a black woman from Cuba who dealt with the loss. She was tough. She showed me how to tie my shoes. She taught me how to write. I learned how to read from WWF SmackDown and SmackDown 2 on PS1. My days with no kills. But I learned how to write with my grandmother. My grandmother taught me how to tie my shoes. She taught me a lot of things. Taught me how to be tough and everything, and she loved me, and I appreciate that. I always will. And my grandmother, one time for my birthday, I don't know which, I may have been 8 years old, I'm guessing. I had a birthday in Florida, and I was staying with my grandmother, and they got me a big cake, and it was a Power Ranger cake. And I had a friend of mine named Antonio, and we shared it. Little black kid. He's like a brother to me, and we grew up together. And I used to go to his house sometimes, and he used to come over to my grandmother's house sometimes, and we play with action figures and whatnot. Normal things kids would do. You got the whole TMNT set and everything, and we played with the water guns and shit, and the other kids in the backyard because I think he came from like a wealthy family. And if I ever find Antonio again, man, God bless him. Great friend to me when we was kids. We used to go to church together and everything. And we even had little girlfriends when we went to church. And even back then, I was sporting the Kevin Impact glasses, but I had a little green suit on, like the $1 Million Man. So great. I still remember going to church on Easter with all the black families and my grandmother, and we go to church and we was getting the eggs under the car and shit. Great memories, man. Great memories. And my grandmother had bought me this cake that me and him had. We celebrated. It was the Power Rangers and not all of them. But you had all of them on it except the Green Ranger. So you had the White Ranger, you had all the rest of them. And I'm sure my grandmother's listening to me right now. Thank you so much. That was a great memory for me in my childhood. Amazing memory. I still remember like later on in the evening when I got up to go to the fridge, the cake was in the fridge with all of them standing on it. And I remember that my grandmother had given like some of them. I think she gave Antonio the Red Ranger and shit like that. And when you're a kid, you're gonna be a little jealous. You know what I mean? So I was a little jealous about it. Like, yo, I wanted all my Rangers, man. What the hell, you know? But he was such a close friend to me that I didn't mind. You know what I mean? Oh, Jada Nix is here. Let me add him to the stage. Welcome to the show, Jada Nix. The open house is loading up here tonight.
Yeah, it sure is.
But
hello.
Welcome to the show. It's good to have y'all here. We're just talking about great Power Ranger memories, and it's just going to be different things we're going to talk about. Go around the room. It's open house, different topics, so anything can happen. I'm just going to ask y'all not to drop any F-bombs because this place is very sensitive and delicate, unlike us. We gotta play by at least that rule so we don't get kicked off there. Okay.
Yeah.
But we're having a whole ton of fun. Those are great memories. Thank you for sharing that memorabilia with us, VIP and Mark Bennon. And I'm gonna leave my story around there. And I mean it may be looked at as negative, but I think we should point out that some of those other Rangers did try to ask you for money. VIP. I think that maybe tell them about your experience and name drop.
So, first one I will probably mention this was Rocky, the Red Ranger, aka Stephen Concola, whatever his fucking name is. I can't pronounce his damn name.
No F-bombs, man. No F-bombs.
Sorry. Steven. I just call Steven, whatever his freaking name is.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I'm like, he's like, man, he's like, hey, here's this coin. You buy, I'll give it to you a low under the table price. I said low under the table, so you mean you give it to me for free? So nah, man, you gotta pay $100 and an autograph for it. I said, get the heck out of here, man. Like, I'm good.
$100 for what?
For like a little bitty power coin, whatever, with the Red Ranger symbol and all that. Like, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, man, I'm straight, man. Like, you gonna charge me more for your autograph and that, man? Get out of here.
That's ridiculous.
You was the replacement Ranger for Austin St. John.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, he was.
And Austin was so cool. That when I met with him, he was super cool and chill.
Austin St. John was the original Red Ranger for those.
He was for those that don't know, he was the original.
Yeah, Austin St. John.
He was so cool. And he's like, I was talking about my brother and my cancer and everything. He's like, here, man. I'm gonna give. He's like, man, here, man. I'm gonna give you my my autograph. He said, give this to your little brother. Give this to your brother for free. And he even signed an autograph for me for free as well. Austin, no charge. At all. Sent me an autograph and he took a picture with no charge.
Hold on one moment, VIP.
Go ahead.
If anybody here has a television on or music in the background, please turn it off or we can't have any music in the background or no TV on. We're having a casual conversation, but this still is a podcast. This isn't like a hangout area, okay?
Right.
Give me 1 second. Drag talking to you. Drag, I gotta leave for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool.
No, I'm not leaving you. I'm leaving the PlayStation chat.
Okay. All right.
I'll be back, Drag.
I don't know who Chrissy is, but
we don't either.
We don't need a might be a stripper.
Shout out to you, sir. Whoever's watching, everybody's watching, and just continue. Excuse me for interrupting you. Continue.
Yeah, but yeah, Austin, he was super cool. Just like here, he's like, here, get this autograph for your brother, and here's one for you. I didn't know
that's crazy.
Yeah, he's like, here, I'll take a picture. I didn't want to give you. I didn't think you want an autograph. I'm like, dude, yeah, do I want an autograph, man? He said, I'm not gonna try to be ignorant. I said, I know you ain't ignorant, bro. I'll take an autograph regardless.
I would have told him, bro, you are a legend, bro. I need your autograph, man. I need to shake your hand, man.
Dude was just super cool, man. And I walked with him to the VIP dinner and stuff, man.
Yeah.
Up to the elevator, he's like, man, you going to the VIP dinner? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm going, man. Austin was just cool, and he was chill as hell.
That's amazing. Even with allegations that was brought up against him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were saying some shit about him. I'm not going to mention it, but they were saying something about him, and I was wondering about that. And I'm just thinking to myself, you know, I hope he gets out of it because he got in some trouble. And then it turns out, you know, he's an incredible guy, according to you. That's great. That's really great.
Incredible. Then there was Karen Ashley. People who don't know, she's the Yellow Ranger that took Trini's place.
Okay.
Who plays Aisha, you know.
Yeah, Aisha. Okay.
Yeah, she was. I can't stand her now, man. I used to like she was shit. So I was trying to get an autograph for my little sister. I thought she was gonna give it to me for free because I was like being a security guard for the Power Rangers con. Like, okay, I'm working this convention. I should get some kind of benefit, right, from working here, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, it'd be $60, sweetheart. I said, $60?
$60?
I'm like, come on now. For your autograph, $60 for you to sign a damn picture. And I'm working for you.
That's selfish.
She said, if I give a free autograph to all the volunteers and stuff, that's I'd be doing bad service. I was like, I don't care. I need some kind of benefit, something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, next thing I know, her little friend that also runs the little convention, all that gets on to me like, why are you asking celebrities for like free autographs? I'm like, I'm not even asking for free autographs. I'm like they giving me autographs.
Yeah.
I like, what the heck is your problem? You know?
They want to make money. That's their problem.
Yeah, I said straight up, I said, Sky gives me free autographs because I'm close with her dad. Because I was close with him. And she knows my story. And I said, Walter Jones gave me a free autograph. Didn't have to pay for nothing. And a picture.
Who was Walter Jones?
I'm like, and all of a sudden, you best friends with Sky? You best friend with her, sorry, Karen Ashley? And you just wanna say I'm over there giving free autograph. Like I said, well, she said, well, I need to just keep an eye on you. I'm like, man, keep an eye on me.
Keep an eye on you?
Like I'm a dang child. Talk to me like I was a child.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? I'm just get out of here. I said, look, I'm gonna dip, man. That's what I'm gonna do.
I would have felt a certain way. I don't blame you.
So I felt like, dang, man. And I talked to the other security guard. He said, man, look, you want to get a free autograph? You want to get your autographs? That's on you, man. You do what you want to do. What you have to do.
Yeah, I mean, if they're offering. You know what I mean?
They're offering.
And what's she gonna do? It's not like she could call the cops on you for asking for a free autograph.
Exactly.
You know? They're offering. That's just the end of it. And furthermore, I'll just add this in. Oh, hell nah, Marcus. I see what you did there with that profile.
Skull brother.
I really cannot stand members of the law. Y'all see what I did there? Members of the law who use their position of power to come after people who are homeless and ask for money. You know, like it's ridiculous, and I think it's also ridiculous when, like, if somebody asks you for a swipe at the subway station, I think it's ridiculous that you get in trouble for that. I think that's terrible, especially in America. You know. So her coming at you saying that shit, I just think that it's just not a good look. It demonstrates how greedy they are, or she is. And I can understand at those events they have to generate money. I get that. You know what I mean? I understand. But I mean, you don't have to be so desperate about it. You know what I mean? You guys working with celebrities and all this other stuff, it makes you look really desperate when you're coming at one person who might be getting free autographs, and these autographs will be like $60 or $100. It's not like you're making $1,000 or $2,000. Like I can understand if it's like auction I mean, if it was like an auction where they selling something and then you get it for free or whatnot, I could, and then it's like it costs them like $5,000. I can understand that, but you coming up on me about like something that's like $60, $20, $100, like that's ridiculous.
Exactly. And to me, JDF had this whole thing. He never cared about the money with Power Rangers. He never cared about the money. To him, it wasn't about the money, it was about the fans.
Yeah.
Man never cared. And I said, that's all some of they need to try to be is be like him or be like Austin. Don't care about the money, man. Y'all made y'all money.
Yeah.
So that's the way I see it, man. Y'all just need to try to not care about the money, just care about the fans. And JDF even said he wanted to do a free event for Power Rangers and fans and stuff. I said, well, I mean, y'all just do something like that. Do something that he wanted to do.
Yeah.
So that's my whole thought on that, man.
I just got a message from Ocean Breeze. Keith Ocean said he would like to be a part of the show, so he's going to be joining us momentarily in here. And we're going to continue keeping the conversation going. It's an interesting one here tonight. This is a very interesting one. I'm just going to forward him real quick, forward him an invite, and we're going to keep it going. So let's go to you, Mark. You've been dying. You've been dying to get your opportunity to rock that mic. So let's get into this, man. A lot of stuff going on in JTV that we could talk about. I mean, this could be a conversation that could last forever. It's never boredom or anything. I mean, we're live right now. We're not making this up. We're live right now without a script, and we're so talented that we need it. We don't need a damn script. You know what I mean? We just talk about whatever we want, and it's a lot of things that have happened in JTV that we should be talking about. And if we do go into it, let me first just go to you. You just got you didn't get an opportunity. You've been for a little bit now. You've been the world television champion. Congratulations once again for obtaining that championship. There you go. For getting the championship back and all your accolades and everything that has led you to this point. How do you feel that things have gone for you ever since you came back, and where do you see yourself headed?
So far, so good. I look at getting my total title, my Z Division titles back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No offense, Knicks.
I heard you.
Okay. So what do you think about what's going on in JTV right now? There's been a lot happening from left to right. What are your thoughts on some of the recent events that's going on right now in the show?
I think
You're breaking up a bit. I can't hear you.
And I truly believe that, hey, man, you either live by the sword or die by the sword.
Yeah.
And I just think we need to get to know each other a lot better. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
And the more people we get, the better we're going to be off. The better off we're going to be.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into this. Let's talk about some of that career. We talked about where you might be going. We talked about what's happening, but once upon a time you've competed all over the place. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't know because we don't talk about this, but
You ain't kidding.
I have interest in this. I have interest in this topic because I like to know a little bit more. You had competed in a league called a wrestling league in virtual wrestling called EIPW.
Yeah.
EIPW was operated by Shendon. A lot of people do not know that. And to me, at first, knowing that you and Shendon had known each other way before I even met him, it's interesting to me. So,
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about your days in EIPW with Shendon, and what do you remember about some of the wrestlers that were there and how that ran?
I can't really remember most of the wrestlers that were there.
Yeah.
But I could tell you there were absolutely no politics over there.
Okay.
It was very chill, laid back. When I first got there, Shendon pretty much took me under his wing.
Okay.
And he said, as long as you got a positive attitude, you're going to go places.
When was that?
When I first got there, 2017.
2017.
Yeah.
So that was like right before you came here to JTV.
No, wait a minute. My bad. It was 2018. After I left the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
So after you had left, you wound up in EIPW with Shendon.
Yeah. It was
crazy.
after that crappy ass For Honor Wrestling went out. It was after that. It was after all that BS that happened there.
Yeah.
That happened with me, Nix, Marcus.
Okay.
They promised us superstardom.
Yeah.
And they just lied to our face.
Okay. Well, what about EIPW? How the experience was there? And how did Shen treat you at first? Did he try to like big
Shendon, despite what everyone thinks of him now, back then, he was very respectful, very honest to me. He said, "You work hard. You work as hard as you're doing now.
Yeah.
You're going to get a title."
Okay. And did you get a title?
Yeah. And
which title did you get?
The EIPW United States Championship. I was actually the last one to hold it before EIPW went out.
And who did you beat to win it?
I think his name was Xander.
Xander. Shendon always did have a hard on for like guys like that or wrestlers like that had names like that, like Laser or Zipper or
what the heck?
They had like a weird zapping blasting type of name. It's like weird, like but okay, so you beat Xander for the U.S. Championship of EIPW. Is that correct?
Yeah, he tried to beat me in his rematch, and he failed.
He tried to. Oh, you had a rematch.
Yeah, I beat him
twice.
He said, "You got lucky." Lucky. Lucky's not my middle name, but Lucky was him getting off the hook whenever EIPW went out, because I got extremely disrespected I felt disrespected by him.
Because he said you got lucky.
Yeah. So I proved him wrong, as Chris Benoit used to say.
Ouch. Okay.
Ouch.
I said, Xander, why don't you prove me wrong in your rematch?
Okay.
I said, okay.
All right. So you beat him twice. Was there any drama after that, or you just moved on?
Moved on.
Okay.
He moved down the card. I moved up.
Did you have any drama with anybody there?
Nah.
No, it was cool.
Yeah.
So Shandon ran it like he organized
Professionally.
It was like professionally, right?
Like you do with JTV.
I mean, I try. You know what I mean? But I mean, there's no place in CAW.
That's all you can do.
That's all you can do. There's no place in CAW that's going to be clean of drama, because anywhere people are, there's drama. You got to remember that.
God.
So you just try to run it as professional as you can. But
yeah,
obviously being there, being the champion for the time that you was there, competing and everything. What was some of the things that you was limited to? What was some of the things that he asked of you guys that you can do and you cannot do in that promotion?
EIPW had specific ring generalship and rules.
Okay.
Like you can't ring guard.
Okay, that makes sense.
And you can't. Last time I checked, it was something along the lines of you can't use dirty pen.
Yeah, you can't use dirty pen.
I
kind of want to talk about this.
You can't use it but one or two times.
See, I kind of, and I can understand it,
and
because
he had a banned list of certain moves you couldn't do.
Oh, I believe it. No question do I believe that. And I'm not going to completely disagree with that, but I do want to say something about that real quick, that even though, you know, JTV Wrestling is not a league, it's a pro wrestling show built around
circuit.
Yeah, it's a pro wrestling circuit, but it's a CAW pro wrestling show built around storylines and shit like that. And it's not the same as a league. A league promotion, you're competing for titles, you're competing to win matches and stuff like that. And I just always I always found an issue in certain rules in leagues that I've seen that I just thought was just kind of soft and made for delicate.
Oh yeah.
It's just only my opinion. I'm not trying to offend anybody. Go ahead,
no.
Mark.
There's one that I was in that was extremely lenient and soft.
Okay, and which promotion was this?
Hate to say it, hate to disrespect old James Seal, but IWA.
Ouch. Let's talk.
No
let's talk
disrespect.
about IWA, because I know James a little bit.
Yeah, I was there for a good while.
What was the internal problems with IWA?
Let's see. They wouldn't let me use the nickname.
Okay, Ace.
Well, basically, it was a one of the guys that had a guy that had something to do with, you know, poker and stuff like that. And he said that nickname kind of correlates with my character. You can't use it.
What? So he was using it before you?
No, it was for his character, not me.
Yeah, but was he using the nickname before you? I'm saying.
No. It was. He had multiple characters. First off, IWA, you could use multiple characters.
Okay. That's
basically AI crap. No disrespect to him.
Right.
James was cool to me. It was just Ryan Seal was, you know, he wanted to wanted that nickname to be correlated with his character. He wouldn't let me use it.
You said who?
Ryan Steele. I mean, Ryan Steele.
Ryan Steele.
Ryan
Yes.
Steele. You said Ryan Steele. You're gonna start a whole locker room battle for no reason. Come on, man. Come on, Mark. Get it together,
It's an
man.
accident.
That's fine. So Ryan
Ryan
Steele.
Steele. I still talk to him, but I don't talk to him all that much anymore.
Who is Ryan Steele? For those that don't know.
He's the one that had me change my name completely.
He was a creative guy.
No, he had the idea of going with the last man on Earth.
But he had an issue with you having the nickname. So he complained
Yes.
until he got his wish, even though he had different characters.
Yeah, it was
Which is
stupid.
which is kind of stupid and weird because it's like, especially if it's simulated, if it's PvP and you change characters, as confusing as that is, I can understand, and I'll tell you why. You can see somebody's profile name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can see somebody's profile name. So let's say your name is like Big Burger Thunder or some shit, you know, 001. They'll know that's you, even though you change characters. But in a simulated environment, how do you tell the difference? You know what I mean?
You can't.
It would be your character coming out, and if you had the Ace name before him, that just sounds kind of unfair. We're not taking any shots at James and whatnot, but that just seems kind of unfair to me. And this is Kevin Impact speaking, just in case. And you know, it's confusing to me. If that is true, then that's confusing, very confusing to me. You know what I mean? Okay.
And then there's also a clan I was in a long time ago. I know, Marcus.
Give us a year. Give us a year.
I want to say 2010.
Oh man.
SVR 2010.
You went back in time. This is going to bring Marcus right into this. You woke the metamorphosis up now. Tell me about it. 2010. You met Marcus in the clan.
No, that was 2 years later. That was a year later. Me and him met in 2011.
Okay, what happened in 2010 though?
I know Marcus knows the guy I'm fixing to bring up, Tapin.
Well, the mic's all yours. Tell us about Taven.
Tapin.
The only Taven I know is the one from MK. So fill me in.
Taipan, Mark?
Yes.
Oh, Taipan.
What about Taipan?
What about him?
Back then, he had a problem with my attitude. He was picking favorites all the time in Damage Inc.
Mark, not to be mean, but everybody had a problem with your attitude back then, Mark.
Yeah. But I've changed a lot since then, at least.
You have, but you can't just say that it was him that had a problem with your attitude when you used to act a certain way and still kind of do when you lose matches. It's just back then it was a lot worse.
No lie detected here. Okay.
Oh.
You don't seem to be adding anything to that, so I'm going to say that, okay, so maybe we can explore that a tiny bit without going around the world. Why do you feel you have an attitude problem, Mark? Why do you think that is?
I got that from my dad.
What is it about your dad that brought you to that rage?
He always had that. He always had anger problems.
And we are talking about your real dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that passed away 4 years ago.
Okay, and I'm gonna say even though it wasn't great between you, I'm gonna say rest in peace because that was your dad. You know, I'm gonna say that because if it wasn't for him, we would not be here talking right now. So he wasn't perfect. No one is, but I personally thank him for being involved in your birth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Although I was adopted.
Yeah, I mean you were, but at the same time, he had his part in your creation. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's a touchy subject, but I say this to a lot of people, and I'm sorry who I reached to with this, but a lot of us, a lot of people have had, who are in JTV and are not in JTV have had issues with their parents and their family, and it's it's
Mhm.
it's something that I completely understand. I'm the type of person that I've seen a lot of kids who have had these type of issues, and I always try to understand what the reason is. Some is that the kids are just spoiled. Other reasons are that the parents are just shit. They're just garbage, horrible parents, and there's a lot of terrible parents now that really don't discipline their kids. In the '90s, it was always on the news that some kid was getting his ass beat in the Bill Clinton era. Because the lights. Once the lights turned on outside, you knew what time it was. You had to get your ass home. And now it's like you got a lot of disrespectful kids, hood rat kids. It don't matter what color, race you are, like
Right.
just kids that and I'll take all the heat for this. Whoever decides to be mad at me, but I am not PG and I'm straightforward. And this is going to sound so bad, but a lot of these kids now from this era, you might as well just throw them in a blender because
Yeah.
they're worthless. They do not help mankind at all. They're not making the future look good at all. And it just pisses me off that, and I don't actually put the blame on them. Believe it or not, I put the blame on the parents. I put full blame on the parents because you're raising them, and it's your responsibility to be just the absolute best parent. And if you're gonna cough, try to mute yourself. Um, so I just it pisses me off that you got a lot of trash ass parents coming from the era that coming out of the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and a little before that. Parents coming in now into being mom and dad of the modern era with the new kids that are out. It just I don't get it. I just don't understand where did we go wrong, because a lot of parents was doing their shit back then, and now it's just everything is just messed up. And a lot of kids are just either confused about their sexuality, confused about like what they want in life, confused about like their parents and stuff like that, and different shit that goes on. It's a very
It's a
touchy,
very tough.
but
Yeah.
it's very important that parents step up and do their shit. You can't, like, I remember when net neutrality was a thing. They were trying to like make you pay for the internet and all that shit, which I thought
Oh
was
God.
just
Yeah.
crazy. I thought it was just insane.
Ridiculous.
And like, to me, it's just like the internet thing, like the internet needs to be open to everybody. What I
Yeah.
mean? They made it look like they was trying to censor it because a lot of shit was becoming public. A lot of stuff that the Skull Brotherhood doesn't want to go public. You know what I mean? And they can't have public because it ruins their plans.
Court of the Owls.
Yeah, Court of Owls. So the thing about that is that
That is that.
it bothered me because it's like you got parents who are just dog shit. And it's just like they're the type of parents that, like, let's say a kid gets on the internet and they're looking at porn at like 8 years old, 9 years old. Like their first attitude is they blame everybody else instead of themselves. Somebody got an echo. I hate that shit.
Yeah, me too.
And I did say Skull Brotherhood. I did. And the thing is that it's frustrating because it's like these parents don't take accountability for the shit that they do and what they project on their kids. Their attitude is just like, oh, like the government has to do something. Y'all need to do something to fix this. You need to do something. You need to step in. You need to get involved with your kids. If you're giving your little child access to the internet for free and they do damage to themselves via you, that's your fault. And I'm trying to watch my mouth here because I really want to be myself, but YouTube won't allow it. So I can only be half of myself. So it's very frustrating, to your point. And I just think parents need to get involved. They need to step up. And if you can't do it, don't be a parent. Don't be a parent. And I'm not talking about as in get a abortion. I'm not talking about nothing like that, because that's a whole nother topic that y'all don't want me to go into. I'm going to offend a lot of people if I give you my actual opinion on abortion. But I'm talking about use a damn condom. And another thing for the women, I put the blame on the guy. Yeah, I put the blame on the women if she's doing it with the guy without a condom and whatnot, and this is a topic so out of range for this JTV channel. But I mean, we go where we want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We talk about what's real. And basically, I put it more on the man than I do on the woman. A lot of females just are willing to give it up, no condom and whatnot, and then they want to get mad when they're preggers. It's on you. It's your responsibility. Okay. And a lot of guys just want to just go how they want to go. You know what I'm saying? You can't go into war without a shield. You always got to go into war with a shield. You got to be smart and you got to be responsible. Okay. Because you guys are bringing a life into the world as messed up as it is today. You know what I mean? So parents need to get involved. They need to do a better job for their kids. And for any single person that's listening to me right now, listening to this, watching this, was ever affected by anything like that in their relationship with their parents, I'm sorry that happened, and I absolutely wish you the best. But you know what? That doesn't mean you have to stay there. You can go on to accomplish great things and make a difference for everybody else, including yourself. You don't have to stay trapped in that. And that applies to you, Mark Bennett. All right. So it is what it is, And shout out to your foster parents because they did a fantastic job of continuing to raise you. I see the little smile starting to crack up in your face thinking about them because they were there for you. They are mom and dad. They took care of you, and they treated you better. When you needed that remedy, when you needed that peace of mind, when you needed that love, they treated you better, and that's a wonderful thing that they did that. So congratulations to them, shout out to them, and God bless them for doing that. And thank your parents for creating. They gave you life. You have to be thankful for that.
I thank and miss them every day.
Yes, sir. What would you say? What would you say if you could talk to them again? What would you say if you could see them again?
I just miss them.
Yeah. And you're talking because your foster dad did pass away also, right?
Yeah, he passed away. It'll be 4 years in October.
Yeah. God rest his soul.
My mom passed away when I was just in my second year of 8th grade.
Wow. What did that do to you when you was going to school and everything and you was growing up?
It definitely gave perspective in my life.
Not in a good way because she was
Yeah.
She was gone.
Thing about my mom, she was born with kidneys too small for her body.
Really?
Yeah. That's why she was on dialysis for 23 months.
That's tough.
Until she got another kidney.
Wow. And it didn't help.
No. But just before we took her to the hospital, she must have known it was her time to go.
Yeah.
She put up the Christmas tree that year by herself.
Right.
Right before, this was, I think, at the end of November in 2003.
Yeah. Okay.
And her birthday was December 14th. She had just turned 49.
She was so
2 days later.
So young.
2 days later, she's gone.
49 years old.
Mm-hmm. That's what aneurysm done to it. Brain aneurysm.
Yeah. That's tough, Mark. That's very gripping. It's something that's going to stay with you. I mean, my stuff with my mom is something that I'm not going to go into, but it's just like it comes and goes and it's tough. So I feel it. I understand.
Yeah.
you have to just continue to live your life and carry their memory and just try to do good and make them proud because they are still among us, Mark. They're
Yeah.
not gone. They're still among us. They just you can't hear them, I guess. You can't see them yet. So
Their spirit is still there.
it's there. It's always going to be there. I mean, you're another one that's had a few families you lost too, VIP, that you went through some difficulties, especially your grandmother, which I know meant a lot to you.
Yeah.
So
Sure did.
We all go through it.
Yeah.
what's your good memories with your grandmother, VIP?
Oh man, I have a lot of those. She raised me most my whole entire life.
Yeah.
She used to cook me food and stuff in the morning, feed me biscuits.
Yeah.
And she would I think one of the best ways I still got her till this day is she would tell the dog that I used to have named Girly. It was a child. She'd tell Girly, go meet John, go meet JB by the road, by the bus, so you can walk him up to the house.
Yeah.
And that's how much my grandma really thought of it. And Girly would walk. I love that dog. I miss her.
Yeah.
She walked down that little road and wait for me, and we walked back to the house of Grandma, and Grandma would feed me chicken fajitas for lunch, and I would put them in loaf bread because we didn't have no taco shells, so I just put them in loaf bread.
Yeah.
Like I said, we used to watch the wrestling together. Her, me, and my Uncle Rooster, and we was watching Booker T, but he was on SmackDown, and Grandma he said, "Get him, Booker, get him." She loved Booker T.
What do you think? She ever gave you any good advice?
Oh man, she just told me always, one day when you get grown, your mama's gonna miss you being home. Once you get grown, she gonna start missing that. She gonna wish she would have stayed more and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Cause my mom, she was always trying to gamble or working or something. So she was harder than my grandmother wanted to see. It's all about me the most.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she would always call me her big eagle. So that's where
I remember you saying that. Big eagle. She called you a big bird.
Yeah, that's why
you should tribute her, man. When you come out and do your promo, you should be like, "You a big bird," you know what I mean?
Yeah,
well, I might start on the air.
Yeah, I might start doing that. I might even start having the eagle on my.
You might start doing that.
Hey, I might just have an eagle logo on my tights. I'm trying to get that done.
The whole time we've been talking, there's a whole match going on Insanity Central TV. Like, I just see like a whole tag team match in a JTV 19 arena. Excuse me for interrupting.
I see it too.
Wow.
I got a closer look. Can I click screens and shit?
Yeah. You look like it.
I look like it. What the heck? So there's a whole match going on. Is that John Skinner? Anyways,
oh wow.
He's got some good talent there and everything, but moving along though, this very, very touchy topic and subject, you know what I mean? God bless all of our fallen family members that we miss so much. It's unbelievable. If it wasn't for my mom, I don't know that JTV would exist, because my mom introduced me to a lot of the great things that came from JTV. She put so much of that fire in, But let's continue. Let's go back into the wrestling. Let's talk.
Now, may I add that when my dad, when my dad passed away, I was thinking of retiring.
This was in, you said 2 years back,
4.
4 years back.
It'll be 4 years in October. And
Yeah.
right after he passed, I was thinking retiring.
He passed during the pandemic.
Yeah.
But you was thinking about it because you were just stressed out from what was going on.
Yeah.
That's how much it crippled you.
Yeah, and then I messaged Corey that day
Oh, really?
about it.
Mm.
He said don't do it. Don't retire.
Oh, you try to get his opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said don't retire. You'll do better than what you ever have.
Yeah.
And I believe him. And I believe him.
Just because you didn't retire or wouldn't retire doesn't mean that you couldn't just talk to me and take a break. You know what I mean? If you was going through a hard time. Like I
took a couple week break. Yeah.
Okay. I know for me, I was really traumatized by what happened to my mom. And I got to a point where like I needed to do JTV because I didn't want to keep thinking about it. You know what I mean? And getting back into JTV, running it, and booking people and whatnot, and taping matches, like it took my mind off, if that makes sense. So I was able to start healing little by little. And I know there's someone else in here who loved their mom and missed her too. It's tough, especially I think with your mom is the hardest. Mom Dukes is one of a kind, you know. And there's an old saying, Spanish folks, we have an old saying, it's a Bronco Buster. Jackson crashed with it. There's an old saying that Spanish folks say, and it's father could be any, mom is only one. And it's true. Your mother is only one, and your father could pretty much be anybody. Even though that's not true to the statement, you know, a father could be anybody that gets involved in your life. You know what I mean? And but a mom is the one who birthed you. Mom is the one who carried you. And to a lot of moms out there that really went through a hard time being a mom and stuff like that, I love that free camera. Yeah, I love that. To the moms that are out there just going through a hard time or been through a hard time, they, you know, I give a shout out to any mom that birthed a child, even if, and this is going to sound crazy, even if a mother births a child and like gives them away, like leaves them in a church or something like that, I still give them props in a way because at least they carried the child and get birthed them. You know what I mean? I don't agree with just murdering the child and not allowing the child the opportunity to live. Because personally, I don't take back being born. If I make sense to y'all, I wouldn't want to take back being born. I don't take back being born. It's been a great experience to come to this world and to make my impact, to reach out to as many people as I can. And I think for any mother that stays true to it and births a child to this world, no matter the type of mother they are, they still go through the process of doing it. You know what I mean? Instead of just getting an abortion, taking the easy way out. So I respect that a little bit. And again, not every person has the best relationship with their parents, like I said, but they still played their role in you being alive. And that's something that you should, no matter what relationship you got, you should always be thankful to them for that. You know?
Yeah.
In my opinion, and I say that to be true and to be fact. That you should be grateful.
I am.
I was going to say something, but I don't want to, so we'll just move along. And maybe we could talk about wrestling. Is there anybody here who has something they would like to share? If nobody answers, I'm going to move on to something else. I'm away.
Say again. It's a bit hard to hear you.
Is there why is it hard to hear me?
It's got like the feedback from earlier.
Okay. Mute. Let me mute you real quick, Mark, to see if that's. Okay, it should be going now. All right. Mark is still hearing us and everything. I'll unmute him when he needs to talk. When you want to talk, Mark, just give me a mic motion, okay? And I'll turn your mic on. Cool. Or better yet, I'm gonna unmute you. Do you prefer it? Do you prefer that I unmute you and unmute you, or do you want to do it yourself? Give me a thumbs up if you want to do it yourself. Give me a thumbs down if okay, I got you. All right, so we good. All right, so just chill out, Mark. All right. So give me the thumbs up whenever you want to speak. I'll try to keep looking at your screen as I listen. What I said is if any of y'all here in this conversation would like to say something, speak about something, the mic's live if you would like to share something. If not, I'm going to continue into another topic, okay? So I'll wait a few seconds to see if anybody wants to say anything, and then I'll just keep talking about something else.
I'm just enjoying this tag match that's going on right now.
It been fire since the beginning, man. I appreciate the extra entertainment here.
Yeah, this is actually good.
They've been going all out. All right, so what do y'all think of the arena?
That arena's dope.
That's one of my
The
favorite.
JTV 19 arena is actually pretty cool. I like how my entrance looks on that arena.
Jada Nix. I like how the arena looks. Maybe we should talk about some of the events that have been transpiring in JTV as of late. And yeah, go ahead, VIP.
I gotta speak my mind about a certain commentary that happened.
Oh, here we go. Go ahead.
Oh man, Lowrider. That son of a. Let me shut my mouth. Lowrider. It goes and commentates about me disrespectfully in a way during my match. Talk about my tire, call them booty shorts. Last time I checked, I done seen Dolph Ziggler wear the same dang attire in TNA.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he's talking about. So Low and I, a lot of people know, except only Jay probably. Between me and Jay, Lowrider and I got this biggest beef that's been happening over centuries. And I thought, maybe this will probably die, years ago. But now it's the rose back up because Lowrider spoke his big mouth about me on commentary. I didn't like it at all.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, okay, this man's retired.
Yeah.
Why is he disrespecting me on commentary, playing a bunch of different shit, calling me a fruity? Always VIP was coming from. Like, man, look, I get more women than you do on a daily basis, and I have a girlfriend now that I'm happily in love with.
I'm pretty sure you do get more women than Lowrider. I'm positive on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I think he's not interested in women. I think he's interested in.
Nix, come on.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, VIP. Go ahead.
But it's just, to me, it strikes my interest a bit why he's doing this on commentary. Everybody else was just respecting, the commentary, doing respectful things. But
okay,
and Lowrider, he was just being a dirtbag like he always has been. Lowrider
he had to open his mouth about you, huh?
Yeah, he just had to.
Right.
Now I want to pull a Will Smith and slap the shit out. I'm sorry. I might have slapped the crap out of him because he should have kept my name out his mouth, or at least spoke for me about me respectfully.
Yeah.
I can say a lot of things about Lowrider. I can tell him a scumbag, dirtbag, worthless piece of what?
Okay, well,
a low Mexican that only wants to be like Eddie Guerrero when he can't be.
Okay, well, how about this? How about, since you're taking shots at him, I mean, do you think you guys have had wars in the past, wars that people might not know about, the current JTV fan base, and with him retired, I mean, I mean, what is he supposed to do? Are you going to try to beat him up? Are you going to try to wrestle him? Do you want an apology from him? Like, you know,
Yeah. Well,
you do.
this is what I want. This is what I want from Low. I'm calling him out.
You want him in the VIP room?
I want him in the VIP exclusive. I want him in a VIP ring. I want to beat his ass.
And then what you gonna do?
Then I'm gonna really show what retirement's really like after I'm done.
You gonna show him a good time?
Nah, he could be a deadbeat lowrider after I'm done.
So you gonna beat you? So you just gonna break his back?
Bro, I'm gonna break his damn ankle. He
So
may not walk after I'm done.
He likes that freaky shit.
Oh, okay.
I know he do. I don't do that kind of stuff. But this is what I want. If Lowriders listen to this podcast, if he is, Low, hasta fuego.
What?
I don't know. Some shit I learned from Bad Boys.
Okay.
You need to, you, 1-on-1, amigo. That's what I want. Lowrider versus VIP. One more time. Get your butt out of retirement. Because once I'm done with him, he's going to be retired.
He going to be retired. In your bedroom retired, huh?
Nah, he can retire in the prison cage where he belongs.
All right. Let's keep it going. Let's keep this combo going. So, yeah, I mean, the challenge has been laid down to Lowrider, whether he chooses to accept that or not, come out of retirement or not, is remains to be seen. He already came out of retirement to tag team with Ari on Mega Rush anniversary show, and I just, I could really see him doing it again. I just could Lowrider. I mean, he's retired. I mean, me retired. I could see the progress of the current JTV roster. I could see how everybody's moving faster and everything. It's a whole new JTV is a whole new machine, and it's you really truly have to be on top of your game to compete with the current roster of the pro wrestling.
Somebody's mics.
I apologize. I got to keep muting you, Mark, but it's just so bad. But the current roster of JTV is tough, and it's just like you really have to be. And this is another thing we have to talk about. If you're competing, it's a couple of things we actually have to talk about. I'm addressing the JTV roster now. First and foremost, if you're competing on this roster, if you're a part of the show, and why do I hear an echo again? If you're competing here on this show and you're a part of this promotion, I mean, I would like to think that you're going to do everything in your power to be involved and do your shit and support and really do what you have to do to rise to the top. Because if not, I don't understand what the hell you're doing here. This is not an EFED. This is not a league. JTV 19 might be a pro wrestling league, but even then it's still operated in the sense that you're supposed to be involved. You have opportunity to do things, whether those opportunities may come off as you may see some selfishness, with booking or whatnot, or whether they come off as legit and you just have a legit wrestling match and a legit championship win. The opportunities are there, but for people not to be involved in taking opportunity, it's just like, I don't get that. I don't get why you would be. I would not be in a CW promotion if I wasn't going to be involved and if I wasn't going to be the man. If I wasn't going to try to be on every podcast, every show, cut promos of my own on my own wrestling page, So to me, it's wake up season. It's time to step up, ladies and gents. It's time to see who is a legend and who is a phony. Because you got people that are just lazy as shit and toxic as shit in CW, and then you got people who just really want to accomplish a lot and be the best they can be. But that roster is kind of tiny, and that's very unfortunate in my opinion. And I speak for the entire CW, a tiny roster of individuals who are working towards better, and I sincerely hope that those type of wrestlers continue to come here to JTV because those are the type that we need. you know, and just I mean, I think that's my point. You know, just try to be involved, try to do your shit, and really take advantage of this opportunity. You know what I mean? Because this is a once in a lifetime. This is a short ride that we're on, by the way, in CAW. So yeah, I should be appreciating every single moment. I tried to. You know, we just had a conversation with Skinner last night, and I've been trying to talk to whomever I can. I also want to say this right now that just popped into my head. You know, we want to send a special shout out to one Jason Hudson, who was having some health issues recently, some time ago. Jason Hudson, former JTV submission champion, had some health issues and was hospitalized. And from my understanding, he's doing much better, and we want to send him a shout out. Hopefully, you can get your shit together, dog, and hit a brother up. Moving on, we got so much stuff that's been happening in JTB from left to right. You know, this man just challenged Lowrider. We new graphics, new everything. You know, we got new championships over on JTV 19. Any comments, any thoughts from anybody here on the new championships?
They look phenomenal.
You think so?
Yeah.
I like that new global title though.
The global championship, yeah.
Hey, listen, that's a title I ain't won yet. I think I might want to scratch at that one too.
Oh, I believe you. Who's the current global champion? VIP. I believe you. You know. So anyway, Shendon's got the global championship, and I'm pretty sure that
I can't go at Shendon then.
No, that's your daddy right there. I get it. That's daddy right there. I understand. You know what I mean? So you know,
I might have to backstab Shendon and just get to that belt.
Oh no, I don't know if you want to say that on here. He might be watching. He might be listening. That's a bad idea. You see how paranoid that guy's become?
Oh yeah, I see how paranoid he's become, man. He's worried about Mark.
He's
worried about Mark and stuff. He needs to worry about VIP teaming with Mark to kick his little UK ass.
I don't think Shendon is from the UK. Did I miss something?
I don't know. I don't know. He sounds like it sometimes.
Yeah, he did.
They all sound the same to me. I don't give a damn.
He sounded Japanese to me, but I mean that's besides the point.
I don't know. He could be later Bruce Lee warrior. I don't know.
He might just be related. I don't know, but yeah, that Nix is eyeing that global championship. I think that there's nothing wrong with that. The new titles I think look fantastic. Great upgrade. I'm looking forward to crowning champions on that show. I could share this information that we are almost done with the production to episode 16 of JTV 19. It is halfway done. I'm going to be working on it later on and working on it tomorrow. And it should be good to go by next weekend, which is fantastic considering that we're having a podcast this weekend. And I think you guys are going to love it. I really, really enjoyed the greatest episode of 19, episode 15 thus far, and 16 we're just going to go higher, and then 17 we're going to go even higher because I have a very, very massive announcement to make about episode 17 this weekend on episode 16. It's a huge announcement, huge. And I also am going to be addressing the Troy Jackson situation, our beloved Troy Jackson. A couple of you sick bastards here tonight love what happened to Troy Jackson and enjoyed it, but Troy Jackson suffered a stroke while he was on the stage. It is a very, very serious topic going on right now on social media and news outlets that are reporting on it. He's doing good. He's with his family. He's recovering, and but I'm going to be addressing what's going to be happening with Troy Jackson and his health on this episode of 16. But at least he's doing good and he's out of the hospital, which is very, very good. I've done things in this business. You guys know me very well. For those that know me, I've been a good guy. I've been a bad guy. Out of all the things that I've done in this business and seen, I have never experienced something um, quite like that. I've never in the history of JTV seen someone get their ass beat, and I'm sorry to say it about Troy. I've never seen someone get beat up and have a stroke, man, on the stage. And Shendon was still beating them up. We're lucky that it's even up. The show's still even up with what happened to Troy. You know what I mean? And his family, Shendon really better hope that his family is not going to be seeking negligence for what he did to him. You know what I mean? And it's not just him. He just lost his mind, and they were attacking everybody. And you played along, VIP. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean,
I did.
I'm not going to be a hypocrite. BKS, you know what I mean? We took over the industry. We did our thing, you know, and unfortunately, a lot of members that I had in BKS just were not tough enough to hang around. But, man, we still did some damage, you know, and now I'm starting to see almost like a reflection of myself in this, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you was a part of this big group, man. You was
I
a part of it.
I was, and I'm not denying it, but you know, I came to the realization of what I was doing, and I didn't want to destroy this promotion. And Shendon is not coming to that realization. He's not realizing that his toxic nature can bring all of us down. You cannot put your hands on JTV talent and injure them and take them out of tournaments and all this shit. It's just not good. And I was stressed out on commentary, trying to figure out a fix, trying to message people, email, text, everything to try to get the right people into their matches, to try to change things up. Some people had to have double matches, and it was terrible. You know, so
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this right now. Whatever
yeah,
BKS talks about, I don't know nothing because VIP is an innocent bystander most of the time.
innocent bystander. Right.
So Shinda is trying to
look,
do something
look.
that's
Your boys in the comment section. Your
You were
boys in the
innocent
comment
bystander,
section.
but you was
He's
out
not.
there,
Shendon is
attacking
not
people.
going to be here tonight. I'm sorry to cut you off, but Shendon is not going to be a part of this show tonight because he needs to learn his lesson. He needs to understand that what he did, he crossed the line. You crossed the line, VIP. All right. And if you're going to keep listening to that toxic ass, egotist, narcissist, maniacal maniac, all right, then your career is going to go down. Your legacy is going to go down the toilet.
well, I'm here to make an announcement.
Ain't going to be no announcement.
Well,
Ain't going to be no damn announcement. No announcement. Okay.
Well, I want to say something right now. I want out of BKS.
Oh.
You want out of BKS?
Yeah,
I doubt it. I doubt it. Go ahead and try to leave BKS, and you'll see what they'll do to you. You'll see what they'll do to you.
What did he just say?
I want out.
What did he just say?
I'm not going to let some idiotic maniac named Shendon ruin the legacy of VIP.
Oh, you gonna die.
Yeah, you just sealed your fate. We're gonna try to move on before you just end your own life. So with some of the other stuff going on in JTV, that was one of the wildest things that have ever happened on this City of Impact.
Just saying, we three-way deadlock do not offer witness protection, so you on your own.
Well, look here.
We're gonna get
on
to
City Impact. We're gonna say like this: anything happens on the City Impact.
Yeah, I mean, we're here. Welcome to the city. You know, I always forget to welcome everybody to the city when I start the show. Shame on me, but Shendon does not look happy in that comment section. I love to see it, but good luck to you with what you just said. But continuing, that man said thanks. Continuing with this podcast, you know, this tournament's been going on. BKS has been going insane on JTV right now. For those of you guys here in this meeting and everybody, I am working on it. Okay, I don't want y'all to start thinking that JTV is an unsafe working environment because BKS is running roughshod. Shendon is who he is, and BKS in my opinion, I would say that BKS is on its last lifeline, in my opinion, because this is not going to continue. All right. Shandon is the world heavyweight champion of our promotion. He should take the same pride he had when he was battling every enemy that he's ever battled in the past. You know, he went from being a hero to being hated, and now he really truly is hated by everybody. You know, it somewhere down the line, the man lost himself, and now we're dealing with the outcome and the side effects of that. You know, but BKS are just men, and BKS bleeds. And if BKS can bleed and they breathe, they can be stopped. Despite what JTV Films might say about Shandon, he is not a Terminator. Okay, Shandon is a GOAT. He's one of the greatest of all time. But I mean, he's been stopped before, and BKS at some point in time is going to get what's coming to them. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah. I'll say this, I've been in the ring with Shandon. Great competitor, but I started to realize myself his toxicity. And sometimes they say what you breathe in toxicity on somebody else.
Who are you trying to fool, bro? You think I'm an idiot? Shit. You think that we're sitting here believing that you're a good guy now and you don't want to play along with Shandon and all this type of shit? You love the drama, VIP. You've been loved the drama.
Well, this VIP is a little bit different.
VIP playing us for fools.
He's trying to trick us.
Game.
We know.
I'm about to get off the duty.
Y'all find out soon when y'all see what turntable I don't hit.
I want to see it. If you really a man of your word, super kick the shit out of Shandon on this episode and prove yourself, and then maybe we'll believe. But until then,
I'll super kick the shit out of him, and I'll vertebrate his ass.
Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
And Shinda, you listen to the comments. Big VIP's back.
Okay.
All right, I want to see. I want to see if it's true.
Big Papa VIP, that's what I'm calling myself.
No kills. He won't speak. He'll be a vigilante, but he will try to get this man here. Now I'm starting to think he's working with BKS. He's trying to get him into this chat right now.
It look like
I really don't want to hear Shandon's voice, man. Oh, look, is that Marcus? Who's that?
Hey, Shandon, keep your Arnold Schwarzenegger looking ass somewhere else, all right?
No, he looked like Akuma. That's fire. I'm a fan of Akuma, if you didn't know. But moving along, let's talk about some of the other stuff going on in JTV. Every show seems to be stepping up, and I really like that. Let me backtrack real quick, and let me ask you, get your thoughts on Retro Slam, since you loved it so much. Tell them about Retro Slam. Go ahead.
Oh, wow. I love Retro Slam. Like, it's like that Sunday morning cartoon for everybody, man.
Yeah. Back
when, Toonami's come on every day, and we used to just enjoy the shit out of that. But Retro Slam is so cool. You got all these different wrestlers. You got characters like Goku on there. You got Sonic the Hedgehog fighting. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
On Retro Slam. That's why I love it, man.
Yeah.
And there was, like I said, I want to get on commentary for that so I can make it all happen, man.
I mean, it could be arranged if you don't lose your life to BKS first, If you don't lose your life to BKS, it could be arranged. But I hear you.
Hey, man, it's something I always want to do was some commentary.
Yeah.
For Retro Slam or even JTV 19 itself, but Retro Slam, that's what I want to do for a while.
Retro Slam. And I'm sorry to cut you off, but Retro Slam is exactly what that is. It's like that Saturday morning cartoon. It's like that late night Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Nick at Night. It's that nostalgia for kids from that generation. And to have a wrestling program like that that's built around randomness and silliness, and you just don't know who's going to compete in it, really reflects on the reason it's so special is because when you sit there and you watch Retro Slam with your family, right? Like, let's say it's the whole Ninja Turtle clan going up against the Foot Clan. Memories from that when you played that game or watched that show will come back to you, and now you get to connect with your mom or your sister or your cousin or whoever, and now y'all started a whole conversation just because you saw them competing. You know, same with Magneto and the X-Men, because they all look so great on that show.
Yeah, they do.
Action figures come to life. It's an amazing term and it's an amazing show, and I love the randomness of that program. So I have a lot of fun putting those together. But what about that Japanese Fire Pro addition to that show? What about that?
That can be interesting.
It's been interesting ever since. I think it's been good. It's been good to merge them together. The Japanese Fire Pro and the arcade wrestling Retro Slam, and I think it's going pretty good.
Yeah.
If nobody else has nothing to add to that, I'll go back to JTV Wrestling, and I'll talk about.
Well, I was hoping maybe we can get this on the show. Maybe for Retro Slam, let's get JDF's, Tommy's the White Ranger versus Austin St. John, aka Jason.
Oh,
Go Ranger. The White Ranger and Go Ranger, never really fought at that.
So the what? Dream match: White Ranger versus Gold Ranger on Retro Slam.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. An interesting pitch suggested. You know what I mean? It appears that I got some bad news for everybody. Shendon is here. Welcome to the show, Shendon. We don't want you here, but it's nice to have you. It's nice for you to force yourself on the chat.
Welcome, Shendon.
No. Talk all that stuff you was talking earlier. Talk all the stuff you was talking earlier before he came in. No, don't get scared the moment he come in here.
Give me a moment. I'll be back, and I'm gonna teach you a very valuable lesson. I'll be back.
Don't get scared the moment he come in here. Hello there, Shendon. Nah, bro, don't get scared. Nah. Don't get scared, nah. Talk all the stuff you was talking before he came in here.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. I am, and then some.
This moment is sponsored by the Dudley Boys. The Dudley Boys on the screen right now. That's the best I've ever seen the Dudleys on any game, personally. I've seen the Dudleys one time in real life. They are amazing. I trash the Dudleys because of stories, because I'm a big fan of New Jack, and that's my boy all the way. And I've heard stories about them, but I still respect the Dudleys, and I admire their work and their body, their legacy, their contributions to pro wrestling. Now, before Shendon come back in here and just take over again, I think we should continue talking about the pro wrestling circuit. A lot of interesting things going on. I was very shocked by the wrestling match between Cerberus and Ryan Seal recently, because Cerberus was dominating, and then out of nowhere, Ryan turns it around and taps him out. It was just shocking to me, and but then they had a banger. I think both of them are on their way up. Any thoughts on that match?
I think that was probably the first shocking moment of that night. Seeing Cerberus tap out and lose his streak.
I saw. Yeah.
It was Barty who lost his streak. Cerberus.
Vardy got. I ain't gonna glance on that.
Say it, Mark. Say it, Mark. Yeah. Oh, it's the same.
Vardy.
Say it, Mark.
He got tapped out like a little bitch.
Vardy, you need to quit complaining I know
agree.
Shendon does that, but come on now.
Ouch.
Hey, yo, Vardy, if
man,
you listening,
Shendon-
say how to
Shendon
swag.
back
back
I'm
in
here.
You
there.
could check my DMs.
Right.
Is he
You know
around?
I'm here, Mark, right? At least I'm not a quitter. I stepped up to
No.
my game and became more
Yeah,
of
he
a,
quit.
somebody to fear.
And he was
than
one of
ever.
your boys.
And
Ooh.
I don't give a shit about Vardy. I'm thinking about BKS, something that VIP should have done. So I'm not sure what is going on through your mind, through your ass, that you talking about all that stuff that you only think about yourself. What is going on, VIP? Thought BKS got your back, and you supposed to have their
Man,
back
let me
as
tell
well.
you something, man. BKS never had VIP's
Tell me-
back.
Tell me
VIP's
a
got
lot
his
of
own
things.
back. I never needed BKS. BKS needed my ass. That's what they needed. They needed a real star since Kevin Impact left.
Hey, yo.
They needed VIP. So there you go. Mr. Hollywood VIP, they call me these days.
Hey, yo.
But hey, it's okay, partner.
Who?
I'll be kick you in the face.
See, he agrees.
Right then and there, Shendon. Like
Who
I
called
said,
you Hollywood
BKS
VIP?
needed me. I never needed them.
Hey, Luke.
I was fine on my own. I'm a former JTV World Champion, total champ, hardcore champion. I am a Triple Crown champion. I don't need a faction. Never did. Never wanted. Not even now. Like I said, y'all needed me. I don't
Man,
need
I
you.
appreciate the bravery. I'm impressed.
Wow.
Man,
That's
wow, you have
some
a lot of balls.
you got some levels on
A
you.
lot of balls to say some things, but probably a brain not to think.
Where was BKS when Lowrider was talking shit about me on commentary? Not a word be found. Wasn't trying to get him off the mic. No, like I said, BKS doesn't have my back. They have each other's backs, not mine.
I mean,
like I
you
said,
clearly don't.
I don't need you, Arnold Schwarzenegger, muscle-bound piece of crap.
You're VIP. I'm not.
You
from
think
UK,
you're the
right?
Terminator? You think you Rob Van Dam? You're not. You're just a man, a poor, helpless little man that wants to be something big in this company, but can't be bigger than his own ego, apparently.
Trying to be Hogan.
Pass the popcorn.
You know what? It's a shame how you did Mark. I think that's a damn shame. Mark's a great talent, great piece of work right there, man. That's somebody that should be a JTV World Heavyweight Champion, not you. You shouldn't even be global champion right now. If I wanted to, I'll take that strap off of you.
He's right.
You gonna take the strap? What strap? What strap we talking about? The global title?
You know what? I'll tell you right now, Shendon. I got a couple more years in my contract. Me versus you.
And who that in the ring?
Whoa.
VIP versus Shendon.
When did I do a match today?
Hold up.
I want out of BKS. I'm not going to be in the toxicity.
Are you feeling all right tonight? You were swinging wildly here tonight, challenging Lowrider, challenging Shan. Like
VIP.
Like
VIP.
Big Papa.
Can I give you a little bit of wisdom? VIP, can I give you a little bit of wisdom?
One opponent at a time.
Let's slow down for a bit. Let's slow down. Take your breather. I know VIP is joking around. Fooling you guys.
VIP, can I give you a little bit of wisdom?
VIP's not joking around. VIP's being dead ass serious.
VIP, can I give you a little bit of wisdom?
Unfortunately, some people drink too much, and that's what happens. He was
I'm not drinking, man. I'm talking about alcoholic.
So
VIP.
Let me settle things down. What is going on with VIP? He's joking around. He's fooling everybody.
I'm not joking around, man. I'm not joking around. Doesn't know the truth.
VIP.
Before he loses it, you cannot freaking control drunkards.
Hey, Dan.
That's why I don't drink.
Bruh, I will kick your ass into
excuse me.
Hello. You keep on talking to me.
Let me get the mic. Let me get the mic. Let me get the mic real quick. Let me get the mic.
He has
pull the mic out of his hand.
I'm trying to take the mic. I'm trying to take the mic. Give me the hand. Give me the mic, man.
He been out of control for a little while.
I think he smoked too much crack.
No, I think I'm back. I'm back to
the damage in here. We're supposed to do that in the ring, but not outside the ring. Which is I'm not supposed to do that, right? So what is happening that we're gonna continue interrupting, we're gonna continue destroying people, we're gonna continue hurting people, and also maybe one day we're gonna do you a favor, VIP, if you shut your mouth, which is probably freaking whoop ass low riders, you know, beat them up for you can't smile. You know what I mean? We're probably gonna do that, but we got a lot of things on plate.
I don't
you think,
need your help
VIP?
beat up a
I
low
think you
rider.
do.
I can beat up low rider myself.
No, you can't because Lowrider has a backup. You
I'll wait.
gotta use your
No,
brain instead of your
I'll
ass.
wait.
You know,
I'll wait.
use your brain. Calm down, VIP. Calm down.
No,
You
I'm
want
using
you
my
want
brain.
the
I don't
global
need
top to play with it.
BKS.
I'll
I don't
give it
need
to you
y'all help.
temporarily to play with it. You know what I mean?
Low
You can
rider,
go
I
after
can fight
different
each
championships if
other
you
like
want
grown
to.
men.
Listen,
Like I said, I got beef with you,
Oh,
Shinden, and I got beef with low rider.
so what's
You-
the
you
beef
got-
between you and I?
Man, ever since I came in this fucking freaking sorry, I can't say that
Hey,
word.
watch your
No.
damn
No.
mouth, man.
Look,
No
man,
F-bombs being thrown.
Shinden, I never liked you since the day when I came in this company.
So can I? I mean, I don't mean to cut you off, VIP.
VIP.
But can I get the mic real quick?
Go ahead, man.
Can you pass the mic? Thank you. No, you gotta get all your fingers off of it, okay?
Jaden.
Thank you so much. So VIP. I understand you've been going through some things. You know your match with them boys last episode didn't go your way. You must have knocked a few
Oh,
screws loose or something.
that quitter.
But I'm gonna bring you back to reality. The decision you're about to make, you don't have any friends, okay? You kind of backstabbed everybody when joining BKS. Three-way deadlock is not offering witness protections. We're more inclined to kick your ass too. Mark's crew ain't offering no witness protections either. They're more likely to kick your ass too. So you really don't got nobody to protect you or to be buddy with you and help you against Shin. So my best advice.
You glitching.
Don't worry, Mark. I'm
Next.
gonna give you the mic. I'm gonna give you the mic. My best advice is to stay with the tyrant lord Shin over there.
Cowards.
I'm sorry. Coward,
Okay.
tyrant, same difference, same thing. I would advise you to stay with Shin because you don't got no friends over here.
Let me can I take the mic for a minute?
Oh, go ahead. I said what I had to say.
I see what you know. I see what you say. I got no friends. I get that. But here's the thing. VIP's been by himself for the longest run of his whole entire career. Hell, even back in the day, I backstabbed MVP back when we was a tag team. I got history of backstabbing my teammates. So
Is that a good thing?
Why should we
I can't
trust
be
you?
trusted in
That's
BKS.
never a good thing.
Right. So why
I
should
can't
we?
Oh,
be
I've
trusted.
done that.
That's
Never
what
mind.
I tell them.
Let me take the mic. Let me take the mic because every time I take the mic from you, just like want to grab it back like immediately. So let me have the mic. for a
Shin?
little bit.
No.
The people that you shouldn't be trusting around, man, shut your ass up, man, Mark. You know, talking all that crap. Worry about your next match, whatever you do. You know, let me handle this moment. You know, you've been in this podcast for a good ass while and barely talk. You know, somebody take over
I
this
was
mic or
muted
something.
most of the time.
Good, stay that way. Listen, I was talking to
Hey,
VIP.
don't tell me.
All right.
Hey, Mark's got mic issues. Ain't his fault.
Dumb motherfucker.
Hey, watch your mouth.
I love you
damn it.
too. Listen.
Language.
Oh yeah, watch your mouth. You know, watch your mouth. They told me to tone down. You know, after the last show, talking a lot of crap to Impact, they got offended. Oh, I'm not supposed to talk about that. That's fine. Listen, VIP. The only people that you're not supposed to trust is BKS, but you gotta
Oh, I'm
try your
hearing.
best to really use them. If I was in your position, I use them to wait for my right opportunity to really stab them in the back, right? If I were in your position, I'm probably gonna do it because in BKS you cannot trust anybody, you know. But you gotta use every advantage you could possibly can. If you were smart enough, you would have done that. But we all know VIP is just joking. He's just drinking too much.
I'm
So
not
VIP is
joking.
not
I'm
a-
not
It's
drinking.
not.
Bruh,
it's
I've
fine.
been drinking nothing but
It's
water
fine.
all day, man. Come on. So like drink.
The-
I don't
the
even
water,
do
the
alcohol that
glasses?
much.
That's fine, man. That's fine. I'll let it go this time. It's okay. We joke around.
Shit.
That's it was a funny
And
joke.
then you don't get it, man. You just don't get it. See, I like
VIP.
you, and I
A
don't
lot
like
of things
BKS.
in my
I only
mind,
joined
VIP. You
because
don't
y'all needed me.
understand.
Y'all needed me.
We
I don't
we
need
don't we
y'all.
don't
Y'all
we
needed
don't
me.
need nobody. But the thing is, not many people like VIP. Not many people
Oh
like
no,
Shendon.
that's not true. Everybody love VIP. I got a VIP fan card right now. Let's check that for a minute. Oh, 6 million. Oh wow.
So, anyways, nobody really likes VIP that much. Nobody likes Shendon as much. Nobody likes Dallas Goldman, the freaking thing.
No one
Oh,
cares.
No. They just don't like y'all asses apparently because they love me.
They don't like anybody. You
They
know,
love me.
you join it because that's what you need. If you go on your own, it's gonna end up the way how it was. Your ass getting beaten. You see, it was a little test when you team up with Dean Apex, right? There was no BKS with you. What happened to you? What happened in that match?
I got beaten, but I don't care.
You got beaten. You should
By a
have
quitter.
That is the problem. That is the problem you don't get. You do need to win. How come to win to get closer to the goal, which is the world heavyweight
Here's the
championship?
thing: what you gotta learn, Shen.
Come on now.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I don't care about wins and
Talking
losses no
out
more.
two
I care about
sides of
having
his
a good
mouth.
match. That's all I care about. I don't care about if I win. I don't care if I get beaten down like a government mule. I still stand up and I fight the next day. That's what I'm about. So you can talk how you keep saying that I need y'all's help to help beat people up, but VIP's been on his own since after the MVP days, shot callers. So as I can tell, I don't need a team. I don't need a faction. I don't need nobody in JTV. I just need VIP.
Yeah, he just playing and joking around. That's all.
I'm not
Okay,
joking
let's
around with you.
let's
You can't
change
think-
let's
this
change
man's
the
on that
subject.
bullcrap,
Talking
ladies
about
and
something that
gentlemen.
really that really matters. You know, let's change the subject.
All right.
Yes, this show is for something
Kevin
else.
Impact,
You know,
please be kick him in the face.
not VIP. Oh, he's not gonna lay his hand on me, otherwise his head gonna be
I
shattered,
will.
broken. He's not gonna do that. He's smart
I will.
enough, smarter than you, that's for sure.
Oh
Let's-
no, you the
let's
only
carry
dumbass
on.
I know is you, so it's okay.
All right, great joke, VIP. Yes.
Only one joking is you, brother. I ain't joking.
We were talking about what the championships. You guys mentioned the global title looking
I
nice.
think
What
it's-
about the new? What about the new titles, the Empire Stage and the Co-op title? I haven't heard any of you guys say anything about it. We changed that from there. Oh, am I taking Impact's job from being the host?
Yeah,
Damn it.
I think
Yeah,
you
you
are.
kinda
It's
are.
City of Impact, not City
Damn
of
it.
Shin. But
City
man.
of Shin. Switch it now.
sure.
City of the Majesty.
Sure.
Oh, come
sure.
on, man. Come on.
You bring up a good question. You know what I mean? I think the Empire State Championship is a great looking belt. Yesterday in the conversation, I mentioned that that's the type of title I'd come out of retirement for. And I think that I think with more championships being introduced to JTV, I think more opportunities would arise. And I think that with every single show, Next Gen, JTV 19, and Mega Rush stepping up to compete against each other pretty much. I mean, let's just be honest. I think it's a good thing because it brings out the best in everybody, you know. And our competition really is ourselves. You know what I mean? We have to challenge ourselves every day and bring out the best out of ourselves. Whoever is making me echo, please try to fix it. And I think things have been positive besides this BKS bullshit that you want to keep pushing. In my opinion, I feel like BKS died when I was taken out, and it's just not the same
I
BKS.
agree.
But
I agree too.
This is a whole new BKS, and you know, some people might argue that it's much better than my BKS, and Shen might argue that it's better than my BKS, and that's fine.
Now,
People quit.
Jay's and BKS I would love to have been a part of, Kevin Impacts. Not this
Man,
BKS.
you are a kiss ass to Impact. You know, you wanna have like a relationship storyline with him or something. Every time you want to talk about Impact, you just want to be, I want to be with Impact all the time. Shut up, man. Shut up. Please. I want to hug you, but I can't.
You
I
understand.
can't trust you.
Impact's been one of my
What
best
is
friends.
what BKS is doing right now is the most positive thing. I know bad thing happens for good reasons,
bullshit.
right? Because this roster is asleep, is a freaking lazy. Nobody's showing support like they're supposed to the show, right? So what BKS is doing, making some noise to waken them up. That's what they need. I'm doing the right thing, and I'm not gonna stop until waking this damn freaking place up. So what? Should BKS not do nothing and make everybody asleep? To bed all the time and do nothing? Think about it for a moment. You want JTV sleeps?
Yeah,
I
I
think
hate to
this
cut
is
people
this is
off
what I
in the middle
think.
of
I
y'all
think
promos and stuff, but Mark, mute
BKS
yourself,
doing
please.
what they're
Die
doing is a positive thing.
and let it-
Hold up,
Them
man. Hold
to
up.
bring the
One at a
damn
time.
passion.
Hold up.
Yes,
Y'all hear
one
me?
at a time.
Marcus
Yes.
Mark,
Holloway
mute
trying to
yourself.
speak.
Mark,
Oh.
mute yourself.
see,
I got you, Mar. Hold on.
see, this is what
Yeah, I
I
can hear it.
believe.
Yeah.
I believe what.
Hold on. VIP. Marcus was trying to talk. All right, let him
Oh,
speak.
go ahead, Mark.
No,
Go
I
ahead,
was just telling Mark to mute himself so we can hear.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, VIP. What is it?
I believe what stays dead needs to stay dead, and BKS needs to stay dead.
But you're a part of it.
Hey, like I said, I didn't want to be part of it. I just,
But you still became a part of it.
like I said, I've been wanting out since the day I got in. Now,
But the money's good, right?
money ain't that good. Money cheap. They don't pay me about $5 an hour.
You keep trying to push all this bullshit that you're trying to make us believe, but you're as arrogant as they come, as heelish, no pun intended, as they come, and you like it. You know what I mean? But then you want to play innocent here, and you want to play good guy. Are you like a pathological liar, or like you got some sort of disease, like where you're having an identity crisis or something? Because you ain't making no damn sense, VIP. None.
No,
Right
here's
now.
my thing. I kind of become a changed man in the sense of now.
You
And
became a changed man.
I'm tired of being
Can-
this heel
can
guy.
change
I'm
in
tired of being
every
the
hour.
bad guy, that which I've always been. And
Okay.
So you're schizophrenic or something?
I'm just getting tired of being the bad guy. I mean, the heel.
So you're losing your
time for
mind.
a change in VIP to be the good guy that I know would be.
Oh, now you want to be a good guy.
But my grandmother, God rest her soul, wanted me to be. And
Man, your grandmother's got nothing to do with this, man. This
she
is
has a
pro
lot to do
wrestling.
with it, man. Believe it or not. And I'm about to cry on this show because, like I said, I'm a changed person. I hate being this heel character. That's what people don't get. I hate being a heel.
Oh, come
If you
on,
don't
man.
cut the
No, it's the
bullshit.
truth, Jay.
Come
Nah,
on.
nah,
I
bro.
hate
If
being
you
a
do
heel.
not cut the bullshit,
Come
cut
on,
No,
man.
it's the truth. I
bullshit.
hate it.
You hate it. You hate being the bad guy. Who cares,
This
bro?
is this man is gonna get an Academy Award right here. Like it almost worked. Well played.
Like I said, I'm not
Hold up.
I'm not a bad guy.
Okay, look,
That's your
we're
guy.
not gonna keep going around in circles. You spamming, you know.
I'm a
Let's-
cancer survivor, man.
That's
What does-
great. That's fantastic. That's fantastic that you're a cancer survivor. But you need to understand that, like, we're
Wow.
going all over the place with this conversation. You know what I mean? And the fans of JTV, like, they know the truth. They know the real truth. You know what I mean? But let's try to talk about some other stuff. Let's try to talk while we're still on the air. Let's try to talk about somebody I'm sure you don't even know who that person is. Let's try to talk about Johnny Franchise and Russ Walker. Direct deposit made a huge impact on the scene. They may have not been able to defeat the three-way deadlock in that tag match, but they sure came back for Gorilla Cruz. What is everybody's thoughts on this for those that watch the show and know?
I'm gonna put the character on the side now. I thought it was amazing. It was, you don't see Russ Walker compete all the time, and I thought that's one of the cool things that happened that show. And also Johnny with a new look, interesting look, and also was competing very impressively in that freaking match. It was amazing, you know.
Yeah.
You know, if Johnny has a partner that actively competes, maybe they have a better chance of this match to do more. But I mean, Russ, he did what he could from a guy that is not really a ring guy like that, and he did great in that ring. Hits a lot of big moves, and I thought it was amazing. I enjoyed it a lot.
Now, is that you trying to sound nice, or are you also trying to win an Academy Award like VIP, Shendon?
Nah. Let me tone down. Let me tone down the things for a bit. You know.
Right.
Let me tone down.
Right. Okay. I want to talk to Nix and Marcus. What are you guys' thoughts on that match that y'all had? Because I thought it was a pretty good match, and I thought Russ was incredible for what he did.
I thought the match was pretty good too. I think I was more surprised with Russ than I probably thought I was going to be, because
Yeah.
going into that match, I was kind of just looking to tear Russ's head off and probably not give him a chance to fight back. But I don't know, that man surprised me by getting a few shots in.
Yeah. And that's the mentality that I've been trying to tell Mark about, and my message to the locker room. The same mentality you're going in every match to rip somebody's head off. That's how you get shit done in this business. You can't go in there and be the nice guy. You can't go in there. I mean, having 5-star matches is important, but I mean, we're not performing for Dave Meltzer here. You know what I mean? Yeah, 5-star matches are important. Absolutely. This is JTV Wrestling, but at the same time, you got to know when to be aggressive and tear somebody up and get the job done, you know, because if you go into a match with a mentality of just put on a performance and being the nice guy, you ain't going to win, you know, and you're not going to be very successful, because you'll go out and have 5-star matches, but you ain't never going to be a champion. You might as well be a jobber, you know? So the mentality that you have going into matches, the sort of New Jack, you know, dark, mythological, mysterious, don't know what to expect, unpredictable thing is unbelievable. And this thing that, I mean, I'm going to put you on the spot, Marcus, and I'm going to try to question, you know, and I'm wondering what you're going to say, but I'm going to try to question you here on City of Impact on this whole metamorphosis thing. Every single time I seem to talk to you, it's like you just something different. Like you do realize that you're not okay, right?
Am I not okay, or you know, is that
Are
what
you?
people say?
I think I'm okay. Do you go back and watch some of the things you do sometimes, Marcus?
I go back and watch it, and you know, nothing changes. I act the same like usual. I don't see what y'all see.
I don't.
It's normal behavior for me. I don't see what the problem is.
Your brothers in the 3-way deadlock have been putting up with a lot of some of your medical issues. Have you seen a doctor?
Have I seen a doctor?
A physician,
Joking,
somebody
right?
that can help you, a therapist. I'm
You're
not joking.
right? A
I'm
doctor.
serious. I want your well-being. You're one of the performers here. It's important.
Why would I need to see a doctor? There's nothing wrong with me.
I hate to break something to you, but it's something Nix is not telling you. And I did talk to him about it, that they're really, really worried about you, him and Amazing. They're really worried about this metamorphosis that seems to take you over. You know what I mean? You got a lot of stories. I mean, your anime and everything you watch. I mean, Dragon Ball Z, everything we know about, you know, it's in the fictional world, but here in the JTV wrestling world, I mean, you can really hurt somebody. I mean, do you remember what you did to the Newsom Club? We haven't seen them since.
Do you not remember what Andy Newsom did to me on Mega Rush 100?
He eliminated you from a battle royal, and you went and just almost put the whole Newsom family out of commission.
And they got what they deserved. They got what they deserved.
Wow. Nix, any thoughts on this?
Any thoughts?
Yeah, that's
You know,
what I said.
After just sitting here listening to Marcus, I got my hands up in the air. Like, I give up. This man's broken.
You know, before you finish what you're saying, before you go on, all I gotta say is, Eddie Newsom sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh,
We
man,
saw what you did.
Sicilian message.
You wasn't gonna listen to me. You never listen to me. You just, I don't know what happened to you, bro. I don't know what they did to you, bro. I don't know. At this point, I just throw my hands up.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I do have a question to Marcus Holloway.
You
No,
have
bet.
questions, and I may or may not have answers.
you definitely have an answer for this one. I can guarantee you that, because there's a part of that show that really gave you some kind of a pleasure. What happened to Troy Jackson? What is your response to that?
Oh man. Well,
No comment.
No comment. I
No
mean, clearly
comment.
everybody knows that you dislike Troy of whatever reason.
He hates
that you
Troy with a
hit
passion.
him. Oh, Marcus back. What you had history with him in the past, and you want him to see him get beaten down badly. And after that, BK has done things that
I'm with
you
him
know,
on that. I don't like Troy either.
you for the first time sided with BKS on this one. Yo, chill, that's fire. That's it. No response to it. You've been waiting for the moment of your whole life for this moment in your career, and that's all you got to say. No comment. At least there's something you got to say about it.
I definitely know about personal feelings from Marcus Holloway and Troy Jackson. But I think that's a really out of line question to ask here on this show, Shunt. You know what I mean?
Oh,
know
come
about
on.
siding
It's
with-
City
I don't
of
know about
Impact,
siding
right?
with
Anything
BKS,
goes.
but
Well,
comment.
What is
if
it?
I can add to that,
What do you want to say, Mark?
I kind of agree with Marcus. I agree with him. Okay,
What
He
way?
didn't say. He said no
I-
comment. What do you agree with?
I have somewhat heavy feelings toward Troy Jackson. Me and him not liking Troy.
Okay. He didn't say he doesn't like him, but what's your thing with Troy?
He was no selling every move that I tried to hit him with in that match I had against him a couple years
Okay.
back.
Okay.
That was my problem with him.
And that's it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Amazing.
Unbelievable, Mark. Did that feel good? Getting that out there?
Yeah.
I believe you. All right. So where else do we go? Pretty soon, at some point, we'll be wrapping the show up. But I feel like we're off to a good season, despite the fact that 2K is a mess and does not know how to make video games, should not be able to
They're trash at
operate.
that.
They should not be able to operate a gaming company of any kind. In my opinion, 2K makes like the worst games, and just I don't have a problem saying that. And I never thought I would see the day when I would say that I sort of missed THQ, but I knew it was going to happen at some point. And it's crazy. It really, really, really is crazy. And I sincerely hope that we go on to more fantastic things in CAW. There's a lot of talented people here in this meeting, and there's a lot of talented people who wanted to be a part of this meeting. Keith Ocean wanted to actually be here. He was checking out the show. You know, it's interesting. You know what I mean? I don't know if I would want to go into the Keith Ocean thing, but you know, it was something that was brought up recently, and you know, something I think people probably will be curious about. I think that it would be better for him to be here, and for me and him to probably do that one-on-one, and then we'll see. So I don't think I'm going to go into that topic, but I'll say a few things, and then whoever wants to say something about it, if they want to, they can. Keith Ocean is a very, very talented wrestler in CAW. He is someone that's very, very close to John Skinner, and I think that he is an incredible person when he wants to be. I know that he deals with a lot of conflict in his mind, just like all of us. And, you know, he's still very, very green, very, very young in life. And sometimes, you know, you make mistakes. Sometimes things happen. And, hey, you know, you just never know, right? JTV, you just never know. But he, in the time that he was in JTV, has been in JTV thus far, I feel like he's done pretty incredible things. You know, to be able to get a submission victory over me. You know, he's been in the ring with several people, including Shen. He lost his hair in that match. You know, and when Ocean started out, and I'm pretty sure Shen's got a couple stories about Ocean, but I'll share mine. Just him doing his thing ever since he started. I still remember this kid being driven into the mat time and time again, over and over and over and over again, every episode of 19, and just losing to the point that he found a way to get better, and he found a way to talk, and he found a way to wrestle, and he found a way to win. And that guy, that person is a good example of somebody that when you work hard and you apply yourself right, you can accomplish anything you want to accomplish in life and in the pro wrestling circuit of JTV. It doesn't matter. And I think that that's very, very good example and good advice to anyone that's
to put the Cheez-Its on the menu.
You said what? Okay, so anyways, you know, he's a good example of somebody that's on the way up and whatnot. And I think that people should apply that philosophy to themselves if they're trying to be successful in JTV. You can't just rely on, oh, I lose matches or I'm going to give up on myself. You just can't do that. You know what I mean? You have to be tough. There's got to be a lot of work ethic. JTV is not like any other E-Fed promotion or whatever. You have to actually earn the world championship. You have to earn things. You know what I mean? At least when I am booking the show, you know what I mean? That's what I know. So frankly, that's the way it should go in wrestling. That's the way it should be. He's someone who definitely earned his spotlight. And me personally, I don't have any ill will, any resentment towards him. You know what I mean? Our relationship, I still talk to the guy outside of this, and no problem with him. It's some stuff there, you know what I mean? But that's between me and him. That doesn't belong on here. But you know, talented individual, and you know, great contributions to our industry, and all of that stuff. And I'll leave it there if anybody wants to add anything about him.
I mean, it's good to hear something about him that you said that he was planning to join. You know, I haven't heard from him in a while.
Right.
Talking about his best, definitely
That's
he has
one of your
changed
boys, one of your BKS henchmen.
Yeah, he definitely has improved ever since he started and beginning. Well, nobody gave a damn about him. The story we're talking about the other day, like when he started doing his promos at 19 and stuff like that, and nobody really accepted his challenge, you know. And I'm like, I wasn't competing at 19 at that time, so I'm like, why not? let me accept Keith Owens challenge, dropping promo and stuff like that, and set the whole promo. You know, at the time
Yeah.
people don't really be involved like that, and you know, it's now better than before. There's improvements, but I'm pretty sure like more people can step up, and there's a lot of stuff with him I like about it, because when it comes to also the mic, when it comes to discovering the character, you know, the whole thing, Gorgeous Goose, and discovering the Keith Ocean and
Yeah.
the water. So it's good. It's good to see that people, you know, improve and stuff. I'm not sure what is going on with
Don't
his life.
think just because we're laughing together we're getting along. I still don't like you, but it was funny.
I don't either, but it's good to see. You know, there's more names that people were on that spot, that they started somewhere and then now they are beyond better than before. You know,
Right.
Yeah, just like Your Majesty has improved a lot. You know, that's why he got
Right.
the main championship, multiple titles. You know,
Right.
something that Impact could have done, but you know, he retired.
All right. You got that. You got that. This is your time, Your Majesty. This is your time. This is your
I
your
do
era.
have times from different places now this time. Waking people up, that is what is time. It is still people that are still asleep. You know?
They're sleeping because you're on the mic. You know?
I give you that one. But there's an elephant in the room. Don't we have an elephant in the room?
We do. We got an elephant in the room, but we ain't addressing it because the elephant in the room ain't talking. The elephant in the room is a vigilante. He's on the screen right now. No kills, no damage. And at some point in time, I'm sure he'll speak, but he loves just to troll, and he's just been watching everything in JTV. And it makes me wonder. I'm wondering about that.
Out there. And especially a good time favorite.
Who the hell is that?
Be a part of his
No clue. Oh, that's Nyx.
After the fact, I was wrongly kicked
No,
out.
he's muted.
But you know that's low right.
What the hell? Hey, Nyx, why don't you come closer to the mic if you've got something to
Now
say?
let's get back into the.
No, Nick's got
It's not
himself
me.
muted.
We got
So
some
why do I hear
backstage.
Nyx?
I know it's
Because
Nyx.
I'm muted.
What the hell?
I'm very confused here.
That was somebody playing his voice, but that man was muted.
That's interesting.
Fine.
Wait a minute. That's
I
That's-
think
that's Kills playing that, right?
Yo, Elephant Boy, got something to say?
Between
Mm-mm.
the people of JTV and
Who's that?
some other people. But before I get into it, I gotta invite certain people. The
I
one
don't know
thing I
what that is.
want to fully
Hold on.
explain.
There's someone playing my voice, really, bruh. Really playing my
Oh,
voice
that's-
right now.
So,
Oh, I just noticed that, bro. What the hell?
a couple of weeks
Tell-
back,
Who's
Anyways,
we was enjoying some good JTV shit, when I was working at JTV. So,
Oh,
Kevin
brother.
Impact, aka J Kid.
I think the elephant in the room has spoken loud enough.
I mean, he's
time is
he's
coming.
trying to mock. I don't know what. Are you guys in on this? Like, honestly, because you got issues with Nyx, and here he is coming after Nyx. What are you guys not telling us?
he's not worth my time, so I don't have any interest.
Ouch.
But okay.
I mean, he clearly is not intimidated by y'all. He clearly doesn't give a damn what you got to say or what you think.
We don't even know who he is.
And the mind games.
So
are not
why
even
should we
working.
even care?
Yeah,
mind
does
game
anybody
coming.
know who he is? Do I know who he is?
I definitely
coming
know
for you,
who he
Nyx.
is, but I don't know what's he doing here. Is that him?
He's He's spoken.
Uh-oh.
He has spoken. Do you
Be
know who he
very
is? Impact?
afraid. I'm coming.
Oh
Mm.
my God.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God.
Mm-mm.
Another threat made here tonight. And where the hell
Oh,
is VIP?
come on. That's how
VIP
you
is
do it,
gone.
man. This is how you wake up the damn roster. Damn it, Impact. Damn it. You done a mistake from retiring, man.
Oh no.
Did
Chat
I?
needs
Now I'm
to.
taking now I'm taking your job right now, Impact. This is the reason why you
taking my
came back in the
job.
first place. Yeah, remember
Yeah.
when you came back with the long hairs and stuff, and I freaking confronted you face to face at episode 114 at Mega Rush, and you didn't give a damn about who this freaking new guy from Next Gen. Man, I came a long way, Impact.
You
You
sure
came
did.
back because you want to wake up this pathetic roster because you said on your words that this roster made you sick. It is
Oh, yeah,
making me
definitely.
sick now. You're not here. So it's my job now to wake them up, you know? So you should, instead of you hating and involving, yourself into my business, you should have stayed out of it. Injuring people, hurting people, that is actually a positive thing. Bullying actually is not a bad thing because it makes you a man, especially from this weak ass, soft ass generation. All right, Impact. I'm pretty sure you can agree on that.
I think you bring up some interesting points, Shendon. I think you do.
Because I speak the
can't-
truth. What? Because now I'm attacking people. Now I'm part of because I am the bad guy. Am I really the bad guy? What Corey did to me during the showdown, insulting my family, doing stuff with Amanda, my sibling, and all these freaking things that he crossed
was
the line. When I
Corey.
do it back on him, now I am the bad person. People see me as a bad. What is? How can you become a hero? What is a hero? Am I just supposed to sit back there and have him talk all that crap and just take all that in? No, obviously not. You cannot do that. You have to do something about it.
You're not wrong. I'll say that. You're not wrong. But your actions.
Okay, yeah. Let me get back on track before I lose my what I was saying. Only reason that I responded to that last live video is because he decided to take some shots at me over Facebook. And I'm trying to figure out, here I am trying to be cool with you, trying to talk man to man, but you want to throw some shots at me because you think you got me. But in the end, I never talked about coming back to JTV. I talked about wanting to talk to you about some shit that was going on between you and me. And Blow, if you...
Man, going into deep.
I think we got a problem in our hands.
Is he finished?
This is something I got.
Is he finished? Because I stepped out and I wasn't paying attention.
What do you hold up? What do you mean, Kills? What problem do we have on our hands? What do you got to take care of? Speak your mind. You got a live mic.
Nick's know.
Nick knows.
He knows.
Not interested. Try again next time.
That's why he's scared.
What did you do? You did something to this man outside of JTV, Nick?
I don't know who the fuck this man is. He don't interest me, but okay. I'm sorry. My bad. What I meant to say is I don't know who he is, and I don't care. But anyways.
Well.
Nick, be very afraid when I come back.
Yawn.
No longer be Knicks.
I'm back.
Take the title.
Not worth my time.
You could yawn,
Bye-bye.
you could cry all you want. Hide behind
Yawn.
your PC. We got an imposter in here. A black belt imposter.
All right.
I gotta talk shit about JTV.
That's cool. That's cool. Right. That's nice.
I'll show you.
Let's
I'll
hear
show
what
you,
we
Knicks.
got to say next.
Right, right,
Y'all
I'll
could
show
go
you,
one.
Knicks.
Y'all could go one at a
Don't be
time.
afraid.
right.
Don't be
Right.
afraid.
Oh, okay, okay. Anything else? You done? Yeah. All right. Cool. Nice talk.
Interesting. This has been developing for quite some time here between these two. And it seems, I'll say this, it seems like from what I've watched while on Commentary with Conscience, it would appear that, you know, Nick seems pretty focused. You know, he's got that C Division championship. He was able to make Shannon tap out 3 times, and he was able to put himself on a new level. And he seems to be winning most of his matches. You know, he's winning his matches. It doesn't seem like no kills is really like affecting him, but what is going to happen when no kills finally decides? I mean, he chose to spoke tonight for the first time. This is not the first time we hear this man on this channel, but this is certainly the first time he speaks live like this. And even though you're not fazed by this man, Nix, what's going to happen when this man finally decides to show up at a JTV wrestling show and he tries to look for you? Are you ready to handle this? Are you going to handle this?
Is that wait? What? I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
All right. So moving on.
This man comes back. Are you gonna address the elephant in the room?
Not really. I'm not interested.
What if he does everything he can to hurt you and your family and to hurt the 3-way deadlock?
Oh no!
You gotta be.
Marcus,
realistic.
I don't have to take care of Marcus. I don't have to watch his back because Marcus knows what to do when it comes to people like this guy. He's just gonna beat ass. He's gonna beat ass, and that will be it.
Yeah, but say
Mr. Amazing can handle himself.
Yeah, but say that I'm not there, and you got a title match. This man just somehow screws you out of it, and now you done lost your title. Then what? Then will you address the elephant in the room?
Chill out.
First of
I'm
all,
trying to be professional.
First
sir.
of all,
Chill out.
Feed the elephant peanuts.
if
Easy, Mark.
if that were to happen, possibly. If that were to happen, possibly. Will it be an easy match? Yeah. I'm probably gonna be bored and beating the shit out of a kid, but it's probably gonna be a one-shot victory from my side because you did all that just to get your ass beat all across the damn ring.
Interesting.
So
Hey, Nix, you talking a lot.
Anyways.
Do you want me to expose
yeah, I'm
you?
talking a lot. You ain't saying I'm
want me to
talking a lot,
expose
but
you?
you ain't saying nothing. So you
I
ain't
got
worth
more
my time,
DM.
brother.
I got more
You not
DM.
worth my
You want me
time,
to
brother. I'm
expose you?
just gonna wash you, bro.
How you
You're not
beg
worth my
me?
time.
How you
I'm gonna
beg
need
me?
you to keep. I'm gonna need you to keep to
Nix?
yourself. Stay out of my
Don't
business,
be
okay?
afraid.
All right, because you're not worth my time, bro.
Don't be afraid.
You're not worth my time, bro. You're not worth
You
my
will get
time, bro.
exposed.
But go ahead,
Agitated Nix.
and hit up Shinden real
It's
quick.
coming.
Maybe Shinden might play with you a little bit, but you're not worth my time. I'm
Hey,
on
don't
the
put my
highest
name into
status right
this.
now. You're not worth my time.
I've
Go
been
play with
talking good
go play with
on
Next Gen or somebody else, not me. I'm not the one to play with. Anyways,
people
moving on.
Leave me out of this.
Damn.
All
I'm
right.
not you trying to ruin another show. You know, I'm not worried about y'all drama.
A lot of
That's y'all
hostility here tonight.
Shit, keep playing with me. I might join BKS just to get rid of you too. Elephant.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Okay.
Huh?
All right. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Nix.
Oh, Nix.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Whoa,
Did you say you
said
gonna
that
join
out loud.
BKS just to get back at him?
You heard what I mean. You heard
He's
what I
lost
said.
his rabbit ass
I didn't stutter. I'll just hit up Shin and be on. So you want to help me jump somebody real quick?
And I'm the one with issues, right? I'm the
Shit,
one with issues.
I'm the one. You got the most issues out of everybody here.
No, he doesn't.
No, Knicks. No, don't do that.
I think you got more issues with join BKS than I do.
Knicks.
Okay, fine. How about a mutual partnership?
No.
Does that work for you, Marcus?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. No.
That would be equally as stupid.
Damn. All right.
No.
I guess I can't join. My bad. Let me go sit down.
Why
This is
would
different
you
for you,
join?
Marcus. I don't think it's a bad idea. No.
Let me go sit down.
Nick sound really scared right now. But it's expected, you know what I mean? Because I'm coming.
You gonna take
You're
that?
very afraid. Use your cheats. Because I'm coming.
You done? Because I wasn't paying attention.
No questions.
Talking about use some cheats. I don't gotta use that.
All right, we are.
I don't even use cheats.
We're on the last 15 minutes of the show, so let's go home strong here. This has been interesting. This little back and forth. We've heard from No Kills for the first time, and this wrestling promotion just continues to bring something else. And I like it.
He made me laugh on the inside, bro. He made me laugh.
I hope that
I like it.
I hope this wake up season continues because I'm starting to like this a lot.
Yes, very welcome. Impact. It is not over yet. More people go to wake up because of my actions. You're supposed to thank me. Raise up the paycheck. Ching ching. You got to do it, man. 50 million is not enough. I don't like it. Up 30. I deserve it. I'm not done. The damage is coming. Nobody is prepared for what's coming. Nobody. Everybody gotta watch their backs. Gotta have an eye behind their backs. That's what they gotta do. Yes. And you think this is the only members of BKS? I mean, people can leave out of nowhere, but Bet One joins. But who's next? Is anybody in this room? I don't know. That's why people gotta still tune in every single show because a lot of pressure is gonna be on.
Let me ask you a question, Chin.
Oh, yes.
What happened to this? What happened to that Shinden from EIPW?
Whoa!
Wait a minute.
You see, Mark, the Shinden that everybody knew, so-called the King of Legends, is dead. Is weak. Is just worrying about what
is
people
it really?
think and what.
Huh? Is it really?
Yes. Don't even bring him.
I tend to not believe that because Yushin, I think Nix is onto something because ever since he tapped you out 3 times, you become a coward.
Ooh. I didn't tell him to say that. Just putting it out there. I didn't tell him to say that.
You see, that's what people nowadays use. That's why I did what I did. Because the people only have one thing to say about me. Jaden Nix, tapped you out. Is that the only thing you have to say, Mark? You know how long I've been competing in the JTV wrestling promotion and this damn place, and that's one thing that you can say about me?
We might have to stay on here for an extra hour.
That's why you are still on the same level, not on top like the king, or not the king, excuse me, the majesty. All right, the greatest of all time. Either people like it or not. Now shut your damn mouth. I'm not here talking right now. Okay.
Nah,
the greatest of all time for a reason. I don't know. All I see is just butterflies. Anyways, listen, man.
I see Skull
You gotta
Brotherhood.
watch them.
They're
You-
here,
you
man.
are-
They're here, bro. They're here. They control. Just
What
go
did you
ahead.
say?
Never mind. Never mind, man. Never mind. Go ahead. Spread your tyranny, Shendon. Go right ahead.
So, like I was saying, man, I've been telling people to damn wake up every single time. People bitching and complaining about Shendon this, Shendon that, because he's at the top, because he's a champion. Why don't you do something about it? Instead of bitching and complaining, compete like you like it and love it. Compete. Where's the passion? You know, I'm doing great things, impacting people like Impact should have done. He raised my arm at Ultimate Showdown, and he sent a message to everybody that they gotta keep their eye on one man. Me saying the greatest of all times, no, it's not being egotistic, it's being factual, because everything that I've done to this promotion, so many years, been active compared to anybody else in here. The main one being active, the most, staying up all night to do my shit, you know. And
That's
people have a
kayfabe.
problem with it. All people do just think about the negative. What about the positives? What about why don't people talk about the great things I have done and just the bad thing that happened to me? Why this generation is so freaking weak and pathetic and soft, and just all they think about is just the negatives. That proves to me there's something wrong in your mind.
Black Ops, no. There's nothing wrong with my mind.
There's a wrong with anybody's mind. And one thing you should worry about, they're worrying about me, your majesty, is Mr. Amazing. You know? Hey, you did a favor to me. And you made me laugh so hard when you hit them with the guitar. I love that. Watch your back. Watch your back. And most importantly, watch out for that television championship. You want to beat Troy Jackson record so damn badly. Focus on that. Don't
I
worry
am
about
going to
BKS.
beat his record.
Don't get in my way, Mark, or there's something bad going to happen to you, and I can promise you that.
Whoa.
And that's a warning to
Actually,
every single. That's a word to every single person. What the fuck? Oh, excuse my language.
Yeah.
Well, you.
I also came here to warn you. Shin.
Oh.
Ooh, wait a minute. Mark about to fire back? Hold up.
You want to threaten people? You want to bully people? Try to bully me and Dan. I know Conville's not here.
Who?
We're
I don't know.
We're carrying the load. Me and Dan are. We're carrying the load because Conville wants to be gone for X amount of time. But you need to worry about Dan.
I need to worry about Dan. I need to worry about you, man.
He wants to come after your global title.
Please do. I want everybody to come after it.
And I think
want everybody to come after it. Everybody.
I think I have faith in Dan.
This is getting good.
To kick your ass.
Ooh.
Boom. Nice. See, Mark. Now you realize what I'm doing is right. I'm waking your ass up and waking people's up. You're doing what I want you to do. You basically
You didn't wake me up. I've been awake.
No, you've been asleep a good while. But now you're
No, I
fully waking
haven't.
up, because now we can see the full potential of Mark Lennon in the future. Okay, and you gotta thank me for that. You can take this as a threat. I am threatening everybody. Yeah, I want people to wake up. Please do.
Oh yeah, that brings me to one person, Mr. Amazing. Mr. Amazing, you was in the wrong place at the wrong time, buddy.
You treading on bad grounds, Mark. You better.
I'm right here.
You better watch your mouth.
Nix, you don't have any limb to walk in this situation between me and him.
Excuse me?
Whoa.
Excuse me.
You don't.
I think
don't.
I think we're gonna go past the time limit of the show, yo. Chill out.
No, keep the show running. Keep the show running. Excuse me.
Nix, you
we're gonna
don't.
go running. We're gonna go running.
It's between me and him, not me, you, and him.
Marcus, you heard that? You heard that? You heard what you just said?
I'm liking this. I'm liking this.
I'm listening.
Let him cook. Let him cook. Cook.
Go ahead, Mark. Cook.
Put some
Listen,
salt
Nix.
Mm,
You have
I'm
you
listening.
have Dan to worry about as well.
Dan.
Yeah.
Dan.
Don't you have a match with him on 17?
I do have a match coming up with Dan. Yes, I do. But here's the thing, Mark.
Why don't you worry about him? Worry about him instead of worrying about me. Okay?
Here's the thing, Mark.
Man, he's
Here's
on
the
camera.
thing, Mark.
Chill out, bro.
So here's the thing, Mark. You see, Dan, I don't have to worry about Dan because you talking a lot of shit about Shinden, but from y'all was getting your ass whooped by the very man you was just talking shit about. So
that didn't matter.
Could I say that I'm worried about Dan? No. I'm not worried about Dan, and I'm definitely not worried about
it. Ain't my
you.
fault.
But since you attacked you attacked one of my brothers, that kind of puts me on. That kind of puts you on my radar.
You got no leg to lean on.
I got no leg to lean on.
Work again, I can really give it to you, Mark.
I mean, we can jump you in the alley.
Focus on your match with Dan, not focus on me. Okay?
Iron Misfits, 3-way deadlock.
Yo, Mark, you talking a lot of garbage, bro. If you want to go part 2 again, if you want to go part 2 in the ring, let's go.
Yeah, I'm in there. I'm in there like swimwear.
I
can pull double duty.
I got nothing but respect for you, okay?
I can pull double duty too. What's up? What's good, bro?
I'm not.
Dan, the Iron Misfit ain't shit.
Whoa,
I'm the leader.
You the leader? Damn, they chose the wrong one.
Conville
if you're the leader,
is the one that is not even here right now.
What was that? What you were saying, Mark?
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yo, Mark, if you're the leader of the Iron Misfits, right? Why you get beat down so badly by me?
Whoa.
That didn't matter.
What do you mean that doesn't matter? You the leader. You supposed to set an example. You didn't set anything.
I've been setting example after example since I've been here.
There was an example, but it wasn't set by him.
Even before Iron Misfits started.
There was an example, but it wasn't set by Mark. It was set by Marcus.
It was set by me.
Was it though?
Yes.
Who came out of that match? Who won that match, Mark?
You might have got a fluke win over me, okay?
A fluke? Damn, he beat a fluke.
Whoa. If it's a fluke win, we can go again. We can do
wait, hold on. Why? If it was a fluke, why did you get beaten like a black? What'd you call it, Marcus?
No, don't.
Look, I'm gonna beat him like a black mom does the child when the street lights come on.
But didn't you already did that?
I definitely did that.
So why Mark even talking right now?
I deserve to talk. You don't. Shut up.
Whoa.
If my memory serves right, didn't he tap out at
fluke
with his own submission?
Another fluke.
Was it though?
Yes.
No.
Yes. You don't have a leg to stand on. Shut your mouth.
A leg to stand on. I don't need a leg to stand on, Mark.
You realize?
Since you're talking shit,
right?
How about we switch? How about we do it this way? Episode 17, we can the 3-way deadlock can work double duty. So the 3 day.
I've already got a match on 17.
Oh, you do? Against who?
You don't want to know.
Nope.
You don't want to know. I hope it's not Shannon because you're gonna lose that match. But okay.
That's
No need to say it. No need to say it. But you see now
we can open up on 18. How about 18? The Iron Misfits versus the 3-way deadlock.
How about it,
You
Shen?
realize something. You
Book
realize
it.
something.
You know what,
What's
Mark?
what's wrong, leader? What's wrong, leader?
Book the damn match.
You can meet us
Book the damn match.
backstage. You can meet us
Yeah,
backstage.
backstage brawl. What's wrong, leader?
Iron
Dan-
Memphis versus the three-way deadlock. I'm gonna catch the mic for this for a little moment.
We don't even have
This sound-
a third person right now.
We don't need a third
Maybe
person.
not now.
Just us.
You
Me
see,
and Marcus
you
versus
see-
you and Dan. So what's
Okay.
good, Mark? Mr. Leader?
How about shutting your fucking mouth?
Oh, he's talking about
The
hot butt
language.
in my mouth. I'm calling you
The
out.
language.
I'm calling you out.
beep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
got
to
sense
remove
of
the
that.
next person that drops the F bomb. I'm sorry.
Come on, leader.
That's
Accept
5
the,
F bombs.
He
come
just
on,
now-
leader. Accept the challenge.
I just accepted it, okay?
Oh, that's gonna be a cakewalk. All right.
Yeah, we'll see.
But the
Make it
question
official,
is,
Shan.
it's all
Make it official.
relies on me if I want to make it official, if it's really worth it, if people want to really see it, just gotta wait, because you never know. If there was potential third person, and Conwell decide to come back out of nowhere because JTB anything can happen. Then why not a real war between the three-way deadline, Mr. Amazing, Nix, Marcus Holloway versus Dan, Rapture, Combat Wolf, and the television champion. Mark, almost said Mark Holloway. My bad. It's a confusing, similar name. So we
Is
could
he
possibly
from
make that happen.
EIPW also?
I
Where
pray.
did Marcus go?
Once y'all done bullshitting, I got a question for you, Mark. Go ahead, Sean.
Okay.
I'm done. I just wanted this little moment.
Same.
Go
right.
Go to the question.
We
Yeah.
earlier before Shen joined, we was talking about EIPW, and I have a question to you, Mark, and I have a question. Well, actually, no, I don't. It's not EIPW. It's when you was running around with Marcus. I'm curious about that. Tell me a little bit more about that. What era was that? Y'all was on PS2, PS3, I think.
P3. That was WWE12.
That's crazy to me because you got to be in EIPW with Shen before I met him, and you knew Marcus before I met Marcus.
Yeah.
And I have another one. I have another question for Nix, but like
he was there too.
How
To a certain
did
extent.
you and Marcus got to know each other back at that time? And what was that on? You said SVR? No, you said 11.
WWE12.
Oh, WWE12.
Yeah.
In the league?
It was in a league, yeah.
What league?
If I recall correctly, it was the same. It was I can't remember the name of it, but it was the same person. It was Rex.
T-Rex?
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Rex Blaze. Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know him. I know T-Rex. I don't know Rex Blaze. You know him, Nick?
Rex Blaze 03.
Yeah, I know him.
Oh, you said Rick Blaze?
Rex Blaze.
Oh, Rex Blaze. I was about to say.
Yeah, Rex Blaze 03.
I don't know.
He's a cool guy.
I don't think I know him. So you remember him, but you don't remember
Actually,
the name of
I'm
the
gonna
promotion.
save this. I'm gonna save
No.
this hot dog for like the Lord of the Rings movie. The Lord of the Rings. It's a power show. Say that. Eat this.
If you're not talking to us next, please mute yourself when you talk to other parties.
Oh no, I was talking out loud because I was basically going through my food items and I was thinking about I'm gonna save this shit.
All right.
My bad though.
So to you, so how to Mark. So how is it that you and Marcus hit it off in that promotion? How did y'all become friends there?
At first, we weren't that close.
Well, no,
We
shit.
didn't become.
But how and when did you become close? That's what we want to know.
After our first match.
But you wasn't close like that. Y'all just knew each other from there.
Yeah.
Would you say that's all accurate, Marcus?
Marcus said he'd be right back.
Okay, so I'm gonna move to Knicks, and I'm gonna ask you about the beginnings with you and Marcus. How did you guys come to be friends and get along and be so close?
Man,
That's some history there.
you talking about
Yeah,
going
it's a
way
great
back.
story. Great
I
story.
met
People would love to
Marcus.
know.
I think before he got into JTV. I knew him when we was all part of this. Well, he said MBW. I
Yes.
met him.
Okay.
That's where
I
you met
met
me
him.
too.
Yeah, I met him, but it was like another game that I met him on. I want to say, I think it was 2K, but at first I didn't know who he was. I thought he sounded white, to be honest.
Oh no.
That's
Like,
what happened to me with Mike Reel and Jason Hudson. The same thing happened to me. I thought it was a white
I
kid.
thought Marcus sounded white. I'm like, bro, hold up, you sound
I
white.
thought you were gay when I first met you, so
Whoa.
And I thought you was a. Oh, never mind. I can't cuss on this channel.
Whoa.
You thought I was gay, huh?
Whoa.
I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that, Sandy Central.
You'll live.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this in the private room or something, you know. But anyways, meeting Marcus was like one of the most proudest friendship achievements. I'm really proud of meeting this man because Marcus has been that. Even though Marcus is a bit weird, same with me. I'm a lot of weird, but
there's a lot of weird in all of us.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, I guess. But me and Mark, like, I really enjoyed the fuck out of me and Marcus's friendship because I mean, I'm sorry, not to be disrespectful to the channel, but it's an excitement because I'm really proud of our friendship.
It's we can't be cussing on here. You know what
My
I mean?
bad. I'm sorry.
I don't
I'm
care
sorry.
about disrespect. I live to disrespect people. It's the channel. You know, we cannot.
Yeah.
We cannot be cursing on here. We just cannot.
You're right, and I do apologize. But I really do enjoy our friendship. And it's like I think me and you, Marcus, we met on a 2K when Randy Orton edition, right?
That was WWE 12.
I think. Yeah.
Was it 12, Marcus?
It wasn't 2K yet. It
No,
was WWE 12.
me and you, we met 2K16. Stone Cold was on the cover.
Yeah. And I remember my character used to be pale as a ghost. Sheamus.
Yeah.
Long hair, generic, everything. But
good time.
It's like we had. I can say that me, except Marcus, is a little bit darker in terms of his persona. Him and I had a very similar likes and dislikes. And I think I met DJ through him, right, Marcus?
Yes.
Yeah. So why you say yes like that? Hold up. You make it sound like it was a disappointing achievement. Wait a minute.
Man.
But that's when from Marcus I met so many people like Mark. I met so many people. I mean, from Marcus, after meeting Marcus, I met people like Mark, a few other people. Oh, Alan used to run the old owner of MBW used to run Rex. Used to pretend I was his brother, a black brother.
Oh, yeah.
Used to pretend he was related to me.
Not to mention Yuri.
He used to pretend a lot of things when I met him too.
Yeah. And we've been cool ever since. And me and Marcus even tagged back then too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I teamed up with Rex.
Okay.
Back then.
That's some good history. how did the three-way deadlock thing come about? I mean, I know the originals, but and do I even want to ask that question? I mean, man,
To be perfectly honest, I came in as a what you call a replacement. It was for a replace. It was first the replacement. What first the original ones were like I think it was Uncle D and DJ and Mr. Amazing. And after those two fell off, after Uncle D fell off, Marcus took Uncle D's place, and it was Marcus, Mr. Amazing, and DJ. And after DJ fell off, I got put in. So it was like in our small group,
made that call.
Yeah. So and that small group, we kind of we've been riding with each other for a long time. It's just I can't even begin.
That's a brotherhood too.
It's a strong brotherhood though.
Nothing wrong with Hudson and nothing wrong with Uncle D. You know, they just had their time and then they stepped away and then you guys took the ball and ran with it. You know, you guys went, did your shit, and in my opinion, it's been going good. I think you guys been doing fantastic ever since. And you've seen success while being a part of it. You know what I mean? Because to beat Shendon 3 times, I mean, there's nobody that can say they've done that. You know, you accomplished that while a part of the three-way deadlock. Marcus is still trying to get his hands on the hardcore championship and everything else he's trying to do. And Mr. Amazing, former world heavyweight champion. And there's potential. No offense, Mark. You know, I don't want to offend anyone and have to go to a meeting after this, but no offense to you, but there's a possibility. You brought this up earlier. You know, you went and decided to put your hands on Mr. Amazing and hit him with the guitar like it was the Attitude Era. And I see your sick ass smiling. You know, I dig it, but even though I like it, you know, it's still something that could come back to bite you because he could be taking away your world television championship at Chemical Warfare. It could happen. What are your thoughts?
Let's see. Nothing but respect for Mr. Amazing.
But
he's done a lot. I know.
That's how you respect him.
It's nothing but business. Okay.
It's business.
Just business.
Business.
Just business.
Hitting a man with a guitar in the back is business.
I'm talking about. It's just business, nothing personal. Okay. I have nothing but love and respect for him.
You made it personal though, Mark. You hit that man in the back with a guitar. He's not here tonight. Do you know how pissed he is? He's pissed. And you still smirking and you still smiling. And he wants to take you serious. You know what I mean? It don't matter what I think. I'm retired. I'm done. You are a champion, and you have a legend.
Continue.
So, anyways, you're a legend in the making, and Mr. Amazing is a legend. Okay, you have a championship title that
I'm retired. I'm retired.
So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just move on from the topic. You know, Shendon wants to play his little mind games. I'm gonna be professional. You know, I mean, and that's real good.
I do want to address something. I want to see if this is true or not. And I'm gonna ask Shin, since last time me and Shin spoke, he wanted me to come to him more about, you know, different things, if I have a problem and whatnot. So
we did have
Shin, this is a question for you. Now, I recently heard from Dan, you know, that it's a rumor from Dan that someone told him, and now I'm telling you to see if those rumors are now I'm asking you if those rumors are true, that my Z Division championship is supposed to be on the line for a possible episode 17, me and him going against each other.
No, that's not true. I don't know how where that information has gotten.
He told me too.
I would love to see
What?
the screenshot.
Never trust.
What basically, I'm addressing right now. So what basically happened?
Who told Dan? Who said that to Dan?
He
That
told
the
me.
According
season-
to him,
did Dan say who said that? Because
He
it's news to me.
said Shinden felt bad for how he lost the tag tournament match.
Okay, I have
And
no,
just
I have no more
to make it
questions.
up to make it up to him,
Yeah.
he was gonna have
Oh,
possibly
brother, Dan.
him fight me for my Z Division Championship live on
no.
episode 17 as a
No.
double match.
Your title's not gonna be on the line. There's
He'd
a
be
thing about
trolling.
it though. Listen, so I'm not being character right now. So since that's I hate when these false information be spread out, and I'm probably gonna talk to Dan about it. I hope he's
Same
listening
here.
right now. So the championships, the 3 titles I have control, all right, that I can put them on the line if I feel like it. Global title, co-op championship, and the Empire State Championship. The other championship, I'm not gonna mess around with it. Jay is the one who gonna, mess around with it, right? I'm going to ask if he's down for it, but I did not ask, or was it my intention to have the Z Division title online? What I told them, since he did it all open challenge thing, and you accepted or something, you accepted each other. Something happened. I think it was on
It was
the 19th
it was an
community.
open challenge. He called me out and wanted to
Yeah.
fight me because he had something to prove.
I guess he freaking got some misinformation
Yeah.
about it, because I told him this match is big for you because if you beat him, it would make sense for you to get a title opportunity. I told him not necessarily the Z Division title. It could be the Z Division title, but it will give you a reason to be like, yo, I deserve my title shot because I beat the champion if he somehow beat. So telling him the Z Division title being on the line on episode 17, that's not true. So I would love to see a screenshot of that, and
Sharon,
Dan will
he
have
told
to
me that too.
Dan will have to provide that because that's what he told me.
yeah,
He told
That's
me
fine.
that too.
yeah. I don't know. What this is something that people got to understand. If you have some certain plans going on with your character, you don't have to talk to everybody about it, or multiple people about it. Just keep it a
He's trying to
surprise.
troll us.
Wait for it. It's not trolling. I guess he misunderstood or something. I'm not gonna hold it against him. It's a simple thing. You know what I mean? So when there's some plans for you and JTV and Jay works freaking hours and hours planning for you, it just try not to spoil things out or maybe hint that people probably not gonna understand, because I do that all the time and I hint a lot, and people don't pay attention to it, which is fine. I enjoy with it. Some people catch it, some people don't. Just whatever plans you have, big plans, and you booked for this match, book for that match, keep it to yourself, because it's just gonna kill the fun, and people not gonna be, reacting like they're supposed to. It's like a movie. Sometimes I don't like to watch the trailer because my mind can assume, my mind can't think of a certain story, or what is the story of the movie, and find out it comes true what I predicted at the end. That's why I don't like to watch trailers sometimes. So hints and stuff like that, little things is fine. But when you freaking tell what is your plan, when you spoil like, yo, I got this, I got that, don't say that. I don't recommend you do whatever you want. I don't tell you what to do, but spoiling is not really recommended. So back to you. The Z Division example is not even my freaking note that is on the line. It's you and him just for a 1v1 match. If
It's
you
just
win,
a scenario played off in his
I
head.
can say this, that he needs to win this match more than you, Nix, because he's here to try to prove something. You got a Z Division title. So if he wins, for example, I can picture it. He has a good reason to be like, yo, management, I deserve a title shot. That makes sense. It could be Z Division, it could be television, it could be, yeah. So that's what I told him. So getting an instant title opportunity, that's not really the case. I maybe told him something like in the past, like, okay, if you beat him, you're gonna get a title shot right after. I don't think that's No, I don't think I said that. I gotta go back to the messages because I don't want to freaking twist words. But it's not that match is gonna be like booked all of a sudden. I could have done that with the freaking with the total title was separate, so I don't do that. So it's just people. It's just people. I'm gonna end it right now. It just those championships. It's up to Jay to put them on the line. But those 3 titles, the global, the co-op, the Empire, I can decide if I want to put them on the line, and Jay can recommend also if you want to put certain them on the line too. So that's that.
That is Kevin Impact, Your Majesty. Thank you. Go ahead, Mark.
Shin, I've been dealing with Dan's little games too. He tells.
I don't want to cut you off, man. If there's something between going on with your brother, you and him have this conversation because I'm not a therapist. I'm not gonna fix it. You're the man. You're the leader. What leader does leads the team.
This ain't the place. I mean, we'll talk after the show. This is a podcast for wrestling, and this is different topics we was talking about. We was doing really good with talking about how Nix and Marcus met, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Maybe we can get a little bit more of that before we close the show out. So to Marcus and to Nix, how was it that you guys started just hitting it off and getting close and becoming friends when you were in 2K16?
I believe we started talking about a lot of different topics. Some was about anime, some was about wrestling, some was about our shared mutual favorite wrestler, Jeff Hardy. So there was a bunch of things we were talking about at that time, and we just became good friends for it. Have we always been, on good terms? No. Because that's how brothers are. We fight, we make up, we continue on. He's mad at me sometimes, I'm mad at him sometimes. Right. But we remain good friends. Do I want to meet him? Yes, I do. Will I hug him? Will I hug him? Yes, but he's gonna be mad if I pick him up.
Oh man.
Look, bro, I know what you're finna say, Marcus. I know what you're gonna say.
Man. You pick up a grown man, that's a fight. That's a fight.
Brother, it's just a hug, man.
No, you done violated my manhood. Yes. No, bro. You don't just randomly pick me up while you hugging me.
Guys.
No. Look, it's not like you was like foot off the ground, but you get my idea.
I gotta watch my language. But no.
Guys.
Yeah.
What?
I wouldn't mind meeting either one of you as well.
I wouldn't mind. You gonna have a guitar for us? Go ahead in the back with it.
Sweet.
I don't hit people like that, and I don't hit people like that. I don't hit people with guitars in real life. I'm a different person.
You are a damn liar.
No, I'm not.
You did what you did to Mr. Amazing, and now you want to meet the three-way deadlock, thinking that y'all all going to be buddies in the land of, of unicorns. Come on, Mark.
We can all meet backstage, Mark.
Yeah,
it could be a special occasion just for you. We could all meet backstage.
Yeah. You're going to meet them. You're gonna meet all three of them. So what about Mr. Amazing? How'd y'all hit it off for Mr. Amazing? Because I go back with him, before y'all got a chance to know him. I think that's true. So how did y'all? I know how I connected with him. So how did y'all connect with Tank, aka Mr. Amazing?
Me and Tank, me and Marcus, or from my side, me and Tank connected on anime. We were heavily into anime. He was heavily into Dragon Ball Z and other type of anime, but it had to be anime that we connected with. And plus, he was really involved with the storyline that I was working on with my friend Malik, and he was very interested in one day because he heard a skit between me and him, and he really liked it, that shit, and he wanted to incorporate more. He wanted to be a part of it.
Yeah.
You said what? You said what, Marcus?
No. Keep going.
One day I want to bring Malachi on the show, though. One day, just one day. Just one day.
Almost said the F word. No.
Why not? Jay, no. He was the one who died in the background that one time. You remember Mal?
I do.
No, we're not bringing him in.
Look, special guest. I even have a character for him.
A special guest.
No.
Special guest.
Hey,
My foot. No.
A special guest and him competing is two different things, Nix.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, no. I agree with this. If he wants to compete, let him compete. Especially in a match against me. Let him compete.
No.
No, Marcus. I know what you're thinking.
I agree with this. I totally agree with this. Let's bring him in.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. What you're doing?
Oh, adorable.
I know exactly what he's trying to get at. No. He's gonna be our manager. He's gonna be our manager, bro.
All right, let's keep it on Mr. Amazing. We got 5 minutes before we close out the show.
Yeah.
Keep it on Amazing for a bit. Go ahead.
Mr. Amazing, although he's heavily into religion, and I'm not gonna be the type of person to crap on someone's religion. But I think that's the one
choose
thing
your words wisely.
I think that's probably the one thing that's like interesting about him, because I never took Tank to be heavily religious. I always took him to be like, a laid back, chilled type of person, and very heavily into anime. But people change in life, which I respect him for. Wish he was more involved. I wish he was more around more, so we can all chill and stuff. But he has a family, so I have to understand that.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
I don't regret really. I don't regret meeting Mr. Amazing. I don't regret. I've learned, to be honest, that's where I learned my spear craft from. He taught me the spear, He taught me the spear. I still give credit towards him. When he's around. Excuse me, Marcus, what you say? What'd you say?
I thought you had
so you want the mic. So you want the mic.
Yeah, sure you did.
Nix. I thought you had the spear. I thought you had the spear before JTV.
Yes, I did. I had it since. I
17?
I had it since like SBR. I had it since SBR. SBR 11, technically, when I used to be white with short hair. Yeah, it was a dark time,
That was
before
weird.
I found my color. It was before I found my color.
Obviously, it wasn't dark enough during that time.
Yeah. But it was a skin disease, skin disease.
It was just a cream you was taking. You was taking the Sammy Sosa stuff. The
cream, Yeah, so
to a bright ass Pikachu. I feel you. Go ahead.
So I had to get off of that. So so meeting Marcus, Mr. Amazing, was probably one of my best things that I've achieved in life, because even though I've learned stuff off of them, I'm not sure if they learned anything off of me though. I'm not really too sure, but I enjoy our friendship. I don't regret it. I really don't. Mark, even though Mark too, Mark, we have a good friendship. He could be a bit choosy sometimes, but still a good person to hang out with.
Right. We're going to the last 2 minutes here. It's been a great conversation thus far, and personally, I think it's great that the three-way deadlock have been successful at not just being successful, but also being friends in this industry, because this industry is dirty, and it's hard to believe because it's a video game, kayfabe, and you used to think that people wouldn't take it so personal and and wouldn't go outside of the video game to where it's a life or death situation. I've had friends in this industry that stabbed me in the back because there wasn't enough clouds in the sky that day, or they ran out of toilet paper, and it's laughable.
That's childish.
It's comedy. And to see the three-way deadlock just coexist and to work together, like you said earlier, family and brothers are going to fight. It's going to happen. These things do occur, but to merge together, fuse and stay together, I think it's fantastic. And it's one of my favorite factions and groups in CAW and Call. And I love to see it. Great progress to y'all. Great special guests here tonight. A lot of great things have happened. I want to thank all of y'all for being a guest on tonight's show. I want to thank everybody who was in the comments supporting everybody. We're going to close out. We're going to meet you on the next episode of City of Impact. We're wrapping up episode 5 of City Impact. And thank y'all for tuning in and watching, and we will catch you on episode 6. Find out who the next guest is going to be. I think on episode 6, we might get an Ocean Breeze. It's possible. Top that if you can.
All right. Looking forward to it.
With that being said, we want to thank you for coming to the city, and now we're leaving the city. Good night. Good fight.
Yeah.
Yes.